This is the Jimbo and James Show, Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
Shop.shootyourshotsports.com.
You made it. You made it to another Friday, everybody. Holy cow. I can't believe today is the day. I have a drum roll. Let's see him, James. Let's see him. I know that's why everybody tuned in today to check out James's new grill. Temporarily.
Yeah. Temporarily. I got them. What's today? Today's Friday. I got them Wednesday. I went into work early. I went into work at like 6 and I got off at 2:30. Had my appointment at 2:50. And I've had them on since 2:50 on Wednesday, and they've just been miserable.
And you were telling me offline that you don't have any ibuprofen.
So I've been taking ibuprofen, but I wanted to drink tonight. So like my last dosage of ibuprofen was at noon, and I haven't taken anything because I'm gonna have some mixed drinks tonight. I gotta drink. It's just horrible.
Sorry, I had to turn on my echo cancellation because I got my air conditioning going on in the background. And I don't want that to interfere. It's a nice. Let's see what the weather is by me. Oh, I forgot to put a location. Chicago, Illinois.
You've got mail.
Hey, we got mail.
Yeah, we got mail.
Currently, balmy 57 and rainy outside, and I got my air conditioning on. Is that wrong? Am I wrong?
I have my heater on. But dude, I've been having my heater on because all this weight I've lost, I'm always fucking cold.
Welcome to the Skinny Boy Club.
I know.
It's 80 degrees by you, and you have your heater on?
Yeah, I have my heat. I'm cold, man. I'm always cold.
Boy, I don't know what to think about that.
I don't know. I can't wait till it's 100-degree weather.
I got to look up the voicemail now. I forgot to log into that account before the show.
Well, you log into that account, and I'll talk about my braces journey so far. So Wednesday, I went and got my braces, and then everything was good. I went to sleep. I was in no pain. I woke up that next morning, yesterday morning. Oh my God. I woke up fucking like damn near crying because it hurt so bad because I can't deal with teeth pain. I don't know what it is, but I took the ibuprofen. And then trying to get through my day, had lunch. The only thing I could eat was like cottage cheese. And then for dinner last night, I had macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes and gravy from KFC.
Oh, see, I kind of like that diet. I like their food.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
But no, it is horrible. That's horrible.
And then no, I just got my top set, Dory. And then today I woke up, my mouth was in pain, and I intermittent fast, so I can't take ibuprofen on an empty stomach. So I didn't take ibuprofen until noon, and then noon was the last time I took it. So, but yeah, my mouth is killing me. I need to take some medicine, but I'm drinking whiskey tonight, boys.
There's your medicine there, I guess.
There's my medicine.
I got a voicemail to start the show from 863 area code. I'm going to play it right now.
All right, let's hear it.
James is a known skill issue. Jimbo has no dick.
He said you had no dick, and what about me?
Dick. You're a killing machine? I believe I'm going to play it again.
James is a known skill issue. Jimbo has no dick.
Jesus Christ.
I like that you can hear us in the background, too.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, 863 area code, for that voicemail. Number is below.
So, Amelia, I feel okay with braces. Like the look of them, the aesthetic look is fine. It's just the pain. But I was told of all the things, watching all the videos and the YouTube and blah, 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 after you get over the 3-day hump, everything's hunky glory or hunky dory, whatever. So, and I got a little lisp and all that jazz, and I don't
Medic
know.
says that voicemail is true. Medic, you missed your shout out. The intro video was the video that you sent me on Discord last night. Guys, we're doing Fortune Cookie Friday. Channel points. Go in the channel points. You guys will see Fortune Cookie Friday for 300 channel points. Click that, whatever, channel point redemption. I have like 4 or 5 of them on there now.
Okay. You ready for our tell me something good?
Yeah.
All right. Jesus, I am struggling. Here we go. Tell me something good. Struggle bussin'. Go ahead, Jimbo.
I guess I'll go since I know what yours probably is. That you don't, or that you don't have your lower braces on. Is that yours?
Yeah, that is mine. Yeah, that. Well, I'll just say then. Yeah, I don't have my lower braces on yet because if I had both sets on, it would be fucking miserable.
It'd be like Kanye West wired shut or whatever when he had his jaw wired shut.
Yo, that should have been our intro. Me spitting through the wire.
Yeah. Logan said that was his voicemail. All right, so here's my something good. Here's something bad and good. I broke these headphones last Friday. Or between Friday and Wednesday, I noticed they were broken. They're cracked right here, but you guys can't tell because I did a superior job with black electrical tape there and there because it was starting to crack there.
How
So I
dare
don't have to
you?
go out and spend another $200 on decent headphones.
Tell me something good.
I mean, I just want another like 3 months out of these headphones. That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
I really want you to pick up those Dyson headphones with the whole humidifier thing.
Then how are you guys gonna like? Maybe.
Maybe I should get those. That way, no one could see my face when I talk.
Jimbo got headphones. Pog. POG.
Remember back in the day when we were kids and we played
Pogs?
Pogs?
Yeah, I know Pogs, but
Yeah.
Blitzen, can you explain this to me?
Is it like Poggers, like a thing for like streamers?
POG, yeah. It's like isn't it like an emote?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I've only been on Twitch now since 2017, and I have no clue what the hell that was. Time to get a new set. I don't wear those things. I have to wear these things. Well, I don't really have to, but I like wearing these things because these are Bluetooth, and it allows me to step away from the computer while streaming, and I can still hear the show. Like during our intro, I can hear our show. Scoober, what's up, Scoober, Blitzen, Logan, Dory. Wow, we got a whole chat room here. I want to hear everybody else's tell me something good.
Yeah, tell us about your week. Could be about your job, your home life. I don't know.
Something at school, something at work.
Your teacher gave you an A on a paper. Your boss gave you a promotion. Your got unemployment extended. Your mom died of cancer and you're glad that she's dead. I don't know anything.
All right, I got another one. I got another one. I got another one. My something good this week. I know we're going to talk about it a little bit, but CNN has its tail between its legs from President Trump.
Yes, they do.
I was smiling ear to ear when I was reading. I didn't even watch it, but I was smiling ear to ear. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but that made my week. That definitely made my week.
Tell me something good.
Logan says he didn't beat the shit out of anyone this week. All right.
Yeah, well, I think in Discord he said something about maybe possibly going ape shit on somebody. Logan, I'm glad you didn't get yourself in trouble.
There you go.
And also, Logan, did you try the carrot thing where they launch a carrot launcher? I guess it would be called.
Oh yeah, I want to know if he did that. Yeah.
Well, Don't get in trouble.
Scoober said, locked my keys in the car yesterday.
That's not something good.
Yeah, it's horrible, but
Well, I've done it, and I've broken into probably hundreds of cars legally, because I work for a place that I could do it legally. And I remember once I locked them in my own personal car with it running. Called an Uber, went to work, got the lockout tool, took a car from work, a buddy's car, went back home, got my keys out, locked the door, and just went back to work and had my buddy drive me home later that night.
nice.
But I was like, God damn,
That's
hate
a lot.
that.
That's a lot to do.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to do stuff.
That's a lot going on.
Logan says that he's going to do it on Monday.
Nice.
Fuck it. I'm going to get in trouble every week. Hey, listen, don't get grounded because then you can't watch our show.
Yeah. And you can't participate in my streams during the week.
Damn, you had school suspension yesterday. What did you do to deserve suspension, Logan?
Oh, I didn't tell you. So Jim reached out to me on Facebook. He sent me a message and he told me he tried Prime. Just wanted to tell you about that.
All right. I actually wanted to address something with Jim real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually have a video.
Okay.
Let me send it to my computer real quick.
All right.
Hold on. Hold that thought.
Well, while you're sending it to your computer, so he tried the orange mango Prime. And he said it wasn't that great. He said he's going to stick with the C4. He said it was okay, like, average. But of course, like I said in the previous streams previous shows that the blueberry and the watermelon are the two best ones. But
it won't let me upload what I was trying to upload. Anyway, Jim Griffith, I see that you've sent a bunch of messages to me. Oh, it's still trying to upload. I see you try to send me a bunch of messages, but I don't know the password for that account. So I can see that you send them and I can post to that account, but I can't read them and reply because I can't log in because I don't remember the password. So that's my boomer moment of the week is that I don't remember my Facebook password to log into that account. I made a video of it. It's not letting me transfer it to my computer, but I made a video of me trying to log in and it like failing and failing and failing. So I wanted to prove to you that I'm not a liar.
alrighty.
All right. So Logan said, what did he say? Where's Logan? Here it is. Pour water on a kid's head for not getting the fuck out of my seat. So that's why he was suspended. Kid just needed to hydrate. Needed to hydrate.
He needed to hydrate. You ready to tackle some of these topics?
Let's get to it. Before I do, I got you.
Nice. I didn't think you had it in you. So, do you want me to tackle mine or tackle yours?
If you want to do every other, that's fine.
All right, go ahead. You can do yours first.
All right. So this is a story. I think this is actually out of the Chicago area. I know McDonald's corporate is based in Chicago downtown.
I didn't know that.
But there is a franchise owner and McDonald's are getting sued for the temperature of a chicken nugget. I know they got sued for coffee being too hot, and now they have the words warning hot on the coffee.
Uh-huh.
And believe it or not, I know the person behind that. I grew up with their kid. But I'm going to play this video right here from this McDonald's found liable.
In Florida, a jury has found McDonald's and a franchise owner are liable for the severe burns a 4-year-old girl suffered after coming into contact with a scalding hot chicken McNugget. It happened in 2019 when the girl's mother, Philana Holmes, seen here at the drive-thru, handed her a Happy Meal. Somehow, a nugget ended up lodged between her daughter's seatbelt and her legs. These photos show the burns on her thighs, which her mother says left scars. She sued, saying the food was too hot and came without a warning.
And if it's preventable, it's warnable. You should warn someone about it.
The defense arguing that high temperatures are needed to cook the nuggets adequately.
Chicken McNuggets are not defective. They are not unreasonably dangerous.
But the jury sided with Holmes, finding the McDonald's franchise was negligent and failed to provide a reasonable warning. The jury also finding that McDonald's failed to provide its franchisee with proper instructions on the danger posed by hot nuggets. The company responded saying, "For nearly 70 years, we have consistently served customers safe, high-quality food. This was an unfortunate incident, but we respectfully disagree with the verdict." Now, a different jury will decide damages. The family is seeking $15,000. The case is reminiscent of a landmark lawsuit from 1994 when McDonald's was ordered to pay a woman $640,000 after she spilled coffee on her lap and suffered third-degree burns.
Watch breaking news on YouTube.
So I will say real quick before
I was gonna say thanks, Mal, Melissa.
Yeah. So I will say real quick, like they're not going after a lot of money. Like they're really only going after $15,000.
Yeah, that's probably to cover medical bills. If you looked at, I mean, it was a nasty burn.
Oh, I know, it looked horrible.
Well, why didn't the mom hear the daughter screaming?
Yeah, what
pull
I
over, or even check the food first.
Either way, like 15,000, like. I'm surprised she ain't suing for millions.
Logan says that's bullshit. I agree. Kind of like the coffee one. The guy dropped the coffee on his lap, sued McDonald's because it didn't say caution hot. It's coffee. Do you want cold coffee?
Well, I mean, how old is this kid? Is it a little kid?
Four-year-old. 4-year-old.
So do you think that 4-year-old should be held responsible for the situation? I think the mother
No,
should
not
be
the
at
4-year-old,
fault.
the mom. Yeah.
Yeah, the mom should
By
be
the
at
way,
fault.
Jimmy H just redeemed the Fortune Cookie Friday.
Yeah, and he's still the president of the Dick Club.
And James,
Short Stuff.
You're a Dick Club.
Thank you, Short Stuff, for the bits. Thank you.
I still think they are entitled to that money. I think that lawsuit does have
It'll
some
stick.
ground.
I think it'll
stick.
stick. Yeah.
It'll definitely stick.
I get that it has to be hot, and I still think that the mom in the video, you see her hand the McDonald's package back to the daughter without checking it first. I think she should have probably, maybe as a mom, I don't know. I'm not a parent, so I really don't know, but I mean, James, you are, so maybe you can shed light a little bit on that.
I wouldn't have checked. I would have done the same exact thing that lady would have done. I would have grabbed the food
I would have
and
checked
handed it right to the kid.
I would have checked because I would have had to take a fry tax. You know what I
fry
mean? You got to
tax.
take a fry tax.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah,
take the
fry
fry
tax.
tax.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, but either way, when you get food from McDonald's, is it really that hot when you get it? Coffee makes
Normally, no.
Normally, no.
Sometimes the
yeah.
fries. Sometimes the fries. Depending on when you go.
I guess, but either
Logan
way,
says that kid's probably adopted.
Jesus Christ.
That's not nice.
That's not nice
That's
at all,
not
bro.
nice.
That ain't nice at all, bro. How are you gonna say that kid's adopted?
How dare you?
Either way, I don't blame the kid. I feel bad for the kid because she got burned. I kind of think the mom's at fault in a way, but then in a way I don't. I really think like McDonald's really screwed the pooch on this because they should have tried to, when I worked at Burger King, let me put this out there. So when you like fry fries, it takes like about 2.5 minutes for a basket of fries. And then after it's done, you shake it, get all the grease out, and then you pour it into the fry thing. and then it sits there for a couple seconds, and then you put salt on it. That nugget to do that kind of burn looked like it just came right out of the fryer and thrown in the box.
They would have to be leaning on it for
a really good time. Yes.
Yeah, the drive home. And how did the kid not scream? I mean, a 4-year-old on that, that's painful. That looks painful.
It looks horrible.
So yeah,
but I think they should be entitled to more than 15,000. But McDonald's should have just paid that money. They should have just paid.
Here's what McDonald's should do: settle out of court, like you're just going to say right now.
Yeah,
and then also set up a college fund for her. Set up a college fund for that 4-year-old.
That kid needs to be paid.
It's a write-off for the company for them to set up a scholarship for the kid. Am I right?
Yeah, pay the kid. It's just unfortunate. I can't believe that. Yeah, that kid needs to be paid.
All right, so you have one?
Yeah, we'll roll around to mine. I don't know. I'm just like so like. I feel bad for a little girl getting those burns.
Yeah,
I guess it
I know.
It messes with me as a parent. You know what I mean?
You're a parent. You're a parent.
Yeah, it messes with me. Like that poor little girl. Like I feel bad for her.
I just am wondering. I wasn't there. Neither were you. Neither was anybody here in the chat. But I wonder if the girl was crying and mom said like, "Oh, she's just having one of her fits," and ignored it, or maybe she didn't cry. Maybe you know what I mean. There's so many things that could have happened. So McDonald's just pay it.
Yeah. And I agree with Scoober. Should have settled the whole wang dang doodle. The wang dang. Good old wang dang.
Can we add that as a command?
What, wang dang doodle?
Can I add? I don't know if I can add commands on yours because you're using Stream Labs. I'm using Stream Elements.
Scouts knows how to do it.
And add Wang. The good old Wang dang.
Wang dang doodle.
Wait, should it all be one word, right?
Yeah, wang dang doodle. I don't even know where I got that from, by the way. I have no idea where I got that from.
There you go. In my channel.
The good old wang dang doodle. All right, we got it. I like it.
I'm going to add it to yours right now if it'll let me.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I'll talk about my clip. Here we go. Good old Senator Ted Cruz.
We are witnessing an absolute travesty unfolding on our southern border. On Monday, we apprehended over 10,000 people on the border, the highest level in history. On Tuesday, we apprehended over 10,000 people on the border, again, the highest level in history. There are right now, where we're standing, more than 22,000 people camped just south of the border, getting ready to come across. Just in this location, in less than a month, we've had over 35,000 Venezuelans cross illegally just right here, not counting the whole rest of the border. Every day, just right here, they're encountering 90 to 100 Chinese nationals. Now, for anyone that doesn't have their globe nearby, China is not immediately to the south of the United States. But 90 to 100 a day are crossing illegally on this border, being smuggled in by Mexican drug cartels. And I have to say I am angry. Because this is deliberate. This is a decision that was made by President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and congressional Democrats to open up the border to what...
Yeah.
So you guys know there's a bill that's actually ended yesterday that can make it to where all illegal immigrants in Mexico or in Canada can just cross over the border and they won't get deported. All they have to do is say, I'm fleeing for asylum. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
I'm fleeing. I'm fleeing from asylum.
You have
There's
to fill
something
out the
wrong.
right paperwork.
You do.
You
but
call or you get an appointment, and if
no,
you
you
don't show
don't
up for your
have to do
appointment,
that. You don't have to do
I
that
thought
now.
you do.
No, with this bill, you could just cross over the border and say that, and then it starts to process. Whereas before, you had to do all that, like you said before. So it's making it to where these illegal immigrants can get over across the border way more easier than before. While you guys think about that, I got a second clip with Ted Cruz down in Brownsville, which is South Texas, right on the border. Here it is.
I'm standing here at our southern border. That's the Rio Grande River right behind me. I'm in Brownsville, Texas. Title 42 is going to expire in just a few hours. We're seeing an invasion at our southern border.
It's already expired.
And there
just so
are
everybody
right
knows.
now over 22,000 illegal immigrants right across the river. You can see the lights. You can see people camping out. You can see a fire right there. If you look, you can see them. They're waiting. They're waiting for Title 42 to expire. And then the invasion we're going to see is going to be massive. We already have the worst illegal immigration in the history of our country. And in just a few hours, it's getting worse. Joe Biden, this is your fault. The people who are killed crossing illegally, that's your fault. The women who are sexually abused crossing illegally, that's your fault. The children who are brutalized crossing illegally, that's your fault. The people dying of drug overdoses, over 100,000 last year, that is your fault. Come down here, President Biden. Stop hiding in the basement. Stop pretending this misery is not your fault. Stop it. This is not humane. This is not compassionate. This is cruel.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I've been to the border. I've been to the El Paso border, and I've been all the way to Brownsville. So, like, I've seen both borders, and what Ted Cruz is saying about how dangerous it is down there, he ain't lying. Like, it's pretty fucking bad. And these illegal immigrants are hopping over the wall. They're going through the sewer pipes.
I've seen
they're
video
digging
of
tunnels. Like, they're doing
I saw a
everything they
video.
can.
What it was a cloth ladder. So it was made out of like bed sheets and cloth. And there's one guy that scales up the, 30-foot wall, ties it to the top, climbs back down, and then climbs the ladder, and then ties the other one to the other side on it. And there's like 20 people that go over that. And it's just a cloth bed sheet type ladder that some guy's brave enough to, scooch all the way up there, 30, 40 feet high, tie it up, and get over.
It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing that people could just get into our country that easily. It's fucking embarrassing.
I'm not going to say it's embarrassing. It's scary.
That too.
That's the word I'm going to use for it.
It's embarrassing. It's scary. It's horrible.
Uh-oh, we found a Spotify listener. Official Toes found us on Spotify. Since episode 1, we were on Spotify.
Oh,
Official
nice.
Toes. Yes.
I didn't know that.
When I upload to everywhere else, YouTube, I also upload to Spotify.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We're on Spotify.
You don't see that? You don't see that above us? All the logos?
I thought it was just for like
Wang Dang Doodle.
Yeah,
Wang Dang Doodle.
Yeah, Wang Dang Doodle purposes only.
Command Wang in the chat.
Yeah. But it's really embarrassing that our country is like I don't know. It's just, I find it embarrassing. It's horrible that people could just get into our country with just saying, I'm afraid, and they can get in. It's not good. It's not good.
There's
but
ways
the other
of doing it.
Yeah.
There's the legal way, and then there's the illegal way. My microphone just broke.
God damn, you're breaking everything.
I think I can fix it. The spring popped off, but I moved my mic.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I fixed it. We're good.
Good deal. So the other thing that I will say on the other side with Ted Cruz is, Ted Cruz is the senator of Texas.
Yeah.
I live in Texas. So The bad thing I will say about Ted Cruz is when we had that snowstorm a couple years ago, that motherfucker fled and left the fucking country while the rest of us motherfuckers had no electricity.
See, you guys are just a bunch of crybabies. I'm sorry, but we get like negative 30 degrees over here, and it's perfectly like right now there's a thunderstorm outside, and I'm streaming right here, no problem.
Well, I'm just saying, how are you gonna talk about we need to do something about our power grid? The power goes out and you flee.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true. That's
Come
true.
on now.
That's fair.
Come on.
That's fair.
What is that show with Berman? Come on, man.
Come on, man. Dude, I wonder how many of the I have to fix the Fortune Cookie Friday thing. They're like all going behind the cabinet. Hold on. I have a lot of them already.
Good. Keep them
There we
printing.
go. I put them in front of the cabinet now.
I don't know. It's just embarrassing. But Ted Cruz is right for calling out Biden and Kamala Harris or Kami Harris.
Kami Harris, yeah.
Kamala Harris. Yo, but yeah,
I haven't seen her do anything positive yet.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
Just saying.
Yeah. Either way, I don't know.
I'm calling out Jim Griffith. He's got to take a shit. Jim Griffith has to take a shit. Calling it out.
How do you know?
I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. He said
Allie,
BRB.
Allie, tell us something good, girl. We want to hear it.
Tell me something good.
Yeah, I think they should. They got to do something. Got to do something.
All right, you ready to move on for the next topic?
Yep. I had my finger over that button.
You did it because of our ice storm. I know what you were doing.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanna talk about. We're gonna go from Texas to Florida.
All right, moving to Florida.
I want to talk about DeSantis taking aim at digital currency. I don't know if you heard about this.
No, I have not.
So right now, the United States is trying to eliminate the dollar bill, our currency. They're trying to get it all digital.
Yeah.
They can track us easier that way. They can track our spending that way.
Well, they already do with all these bank apps and
Zelle and all that. But I mean, imagine if they got rid of money, like dollars. So you go to somebody comes over to your house and like hangs a TV for you, and you give them $50 or $100 cash.
Yeah.
Or, whatever, common courtesy. That's how you pay them. I'm not going to report that to the IRS because that's just me helping a friend, And now they're trying to get it so it's all on an app. So here's what DeSantis had to say about that.
Let's hear it.
Governor Ron DeSantis chose Panama City to launch a campaign against the Biden administration's new digital currency proposal.
The plan, called the Central Bank Digital Currency, or CBDC, would be an electronic form of U.S. dollars. As News 13's Jay Coulter tells us, DeSantis is urging the state legislature to block the use of the digital currency in Florida if it's ever implemented.
This is protecting your autonomy. This is protecting your freedom to make decisions.
Governor Ron DeSantis took aim at a new currency the Biden administration is exploring.
Are you interested in giving these economic central planners more power over our economy, more power over your daily life and your economic activity? And I answer that question, HE double hockey sticks. No, we cannot have that happening.
Last year, President Biden signed an executive order that could set the stage
double
for a
hockey
new
sticks.
national digital currency. But DeSantis says this method of financial transactions could be dangerous.
Cash is king. I mean, if you can hold it in your hand, you have power over that. The minute it's all digitized, somebody else is going to have control over that. And it's just a question of, are they going to let you live your life? Or are they going to decide to do things to circumvent what you want to do?
The Biden administration touts the idea as environmentally sustainable and a way to increase access to consumers who lack the means to join a traditional bank. DeSantis says this central bank digital currency would be an overreach.
Any way they can get into society to exercise their agenda, they will do it. So what the central bank digital currency is all about is surveilling Americans and controlling behavior of Americans.
DeSantis asked the Florida legislature to pass a preemptive block of the plan.
Today, I'm here to call on the legislature to pass legislation to expressly forbid the use of CBDC as money within Florida's Uniform Commercial Code.
I'm going to cut that off there. You heard it there that the Biden administration is trying to make that digital currency, make the dollar bill worthless, go away, whatever. I mean, I think that's a form of socialism. What do you think?
So I'm gonna go a little conspiracy theory a little bit.
Okay, I love it.
Do you think they're trying to like do the whole new world order and have
Absolutely.
like one form of currency?
Absolutely. Been saying that now for at least 10 years.
Well, I mean, this
Absolutely.
is kind of the way that they need to go about it, by like digitalize currency and stuff like that. I feel like that's where it's going.
And do you know who's behind all of it?
Who?
Winnie the Pooh in China.
Winnie the Pooh in China.
President Winnie the Pooh in China. The president of China. He's the man behind it.
Huh.
You heard it here first.
On the Jimbo and James show.
I'm serious. Like it's such a socialistic country out in China, and he's fighting so hard to control the United States, and this is just one step closer for the New World Order. If it's passed, that's the start of socialism. You can't go to this restaurant on Tuesdays and Thursdays because you didn't get your vaccine, and we control your money.
Do you think Biden's gonna tag along with this, or?
Yeah. He's getting paid. You know that. The whole I know I didn't pull any clips, but there was ties from China that actually it happened this week, that there was something in the news about, I think it was either Hunter or no, it was all the kids, all the Bidens have taken payouts from China. They proved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, one world currency, Scoober says.
Well, I mean, they have talked about like putting chips in our arms and all that other jazz. I wonder if this is another way of them doing that.
How do you know they didn't? How do they know they didn't with the vaccine? Let me read it real quick. Hang on.
Yeah.
Beep. Yep. See, it beeped. Kidding. I'm not that much of a lunatic.
I know you're not. I know you're not. We're just we're
but
just
you know what?
trolling.
I do believe that China is behind a new world order that is not out of the realm of actually happening. It's not.
Me and my dad have talked about, like, we thought like Biden was the Antichrist or whatever a long time ago.
Scoober's got the Illuminati going on right now. You gotta play it. I know I caught you in the middle.
I know you.
Where's Medic? Where's Medic?
Where's Medic? Where's Medic?
Or how does he do it?
Yeah, Medic's like this.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he does.
Good old Medic.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like one world currency is not the answer. It's not the answer. Thanks, Jim, for the fart noise. Do it the Medic way. We did it the Medic way.
I don't know if one world currency would be all that bad, to be honest. Well, if you think about it, look at like Bitcoin or Dogecoin, or, you know, I mean, that's kind of currency that everybody accepts.
That's different. That's decentralized. decentralized, and if it was one currency, it would have to be centralized.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's then not one currency, one world currency, because you just mentioned 3 different cryptos.
Yeah, I don't know. I could get behind like a currency that everybody accepts, but the problem is who would be the we have, what is it called? Not the treasurer. What's it called?
The bank. Well, the central bank.
Yeah, central bank. What would be
like the FDIC?
Yeah,
for
who?
us,
Yeah,
or
who would that be? And I feel
probably the United States.
Yeah, and yeah,
we're
and
everybody's police.
I don't want to be the police. Nope.
No.
So I don't think it would work either way. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Would it be cool that we all use the same money and spend all the same money? Yeah, it'd be cool. That way.
Yeah, but
we can
in
call
the
it
same token, like
we can call it the Jimbo coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't worth shit. Ain't worth shit.
The Jimbo coin.
Here's the front of the coin.
Have I ever been out of the country? I've been to Canada, and I went to El Paso, which is close to Mexico.
That doesn't count.
But I've been to Canada.
Count.
I've been to Canada.
Canada does count, but I've gone to Mexico, Canada, and it's funny because it's obviously using their currency.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to Mexico, I ordered a picture. It was a picture. Actually, I can pull up the picture. Probably I could pull that up pretty quick. I actually had to pay for this picture, so hold on. Let me pull it up.
I think in Canada, their currency is called loony and toonie.
Yeah, it's something weird. And then in Mexico, it's dinero, or no, wait, that's Spanish for money.
Yeah, it's Spanish for money.
What is it in pesos?
Pesos, but I think that's change. It's not like the cash.
There it is, right here. No, I don't want to use that picture. I want the actual picture. Here it is, right here. Save this, upload this. I have a story about this picture in Mexico. This picture's from Mexico.
All right, let's see it.
It's uploading. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. Yes. So this picture, me and Kelsey in Mexico on the beach with 2 parakeets on us.
That's actually a macaw, by the way.
See, I knew you were going to correct me, Mr. Birdman. But I had to buy this picture. Like, they wouldn't let us use cell phones. They took it like with their DSLR camera and all that stuff, all that wang dang doodle. And they're like, it's going to be 1,100 pesos or 1,100 whatever. I'm like, holy crap, like that's expensive. And the guy walking by was like, that's $6. I was like, all right, here. Yeah, I got it. Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, Jess.
What's up, Jess? How are you? Cheers. So on that note, them saying it's like 1,100 pesos for this picture, then
I like the goatee, by the way.
Thanks. I need a shave. But
I didn't know Grizzly Adams had a beard.
This picture was from 2017. It was right after the Cubs won the World Series, as you can tell by the shirt. And if I went there and they would have said, yeah, it's $6, I would have said, yeah. But then they're like, yeah, $1,100. I almost said no. And I'm lucky I said yes, because I love that picture.
When's the last time the Cubs won the World Series before that?
1908.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Are you still living in 2005?
Yeah.
You don't really care about the Sox as much as like the rest of the family, though.
I don't like baseball. You know that.
So Jess says, is it just us 2 tonight? You're welcome to join.
You're welcome to join if you want to join in.
All right, so you got some topics.
I think it's your turn.
No, I just did the currency, DeSantis.
Oh, you did. Well, my last 2 got to be saved for the last hour.
Okay.
I got to save these.
Okay. All right. I put my one that I wanted to talk to down there, so we're good.
So
there.
when
I see where you're at.
I'm hoping that what's his name shows up.
Who's that?
Studious.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
why
too.
I'm saving these
Yeah,
topics.
okay.
That's why I wanted to save
I'll
these
DM
topics.
him. I'm gonna DM him real quick.
Yeah.
And say, hey, can you join us on the second half?
I'm ready for Studious to show up.
The second half. Actually, I'm gonna send this with you, Scoober, if you want to join too, because I want to hear what you have to say about it too. Where is that group?
Jess says she prefers to watch a threesome. All right.
Oh boy.
Wang
Oh
dang
boy.
doodle. Wang dang.
How dare you?
I have a big cock.
Oh God. All right. So, did you know sex addiction is a thing?
Yeah, it's a disease.
I'm gonna play this video real quick. I found interesting. I kind of want to talk about it. You can unmute your microphone like during it because there's like no.
The addiction got so bad that even if I was having sex
audio,
5 times a day, it just wasn't enough for me.
Good.
What's her number?
It was after the birth of my 3rd child, and I was going through a period of depression. And roughly 2 years into this bout of depression, I started to crave sex more frequently, and until it became to the point where it was all I could think about. It got to the point where going out of the house I found very uncomfortable because it was all I could think about.
In terms of really getting sort of professional input that can meet the needs of some of these people that are so trapped by the condition, there certainly needs to be more services developed by the NHS.
Towards the end, I just felt like nothing could help me.
What's up, Azook?
Certainly, I think at some stage we're going to be able to accept that sex addiction and porn addiction really are the same as other kinds of addictions.
I know it's real. I've been through it, I've lived through it, and thankfully I've made a full recovery.
How do you recover from sex addiction?
That's what I want to know. You get banged.
How do you
get banged?
No. How do you recover from sex addiction?
So, I worked with a coworker that used to whack it probably 6 times, maybe 7 times a day, and he would openly talk about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he would qualify for this test.
So there was this girl or whatever on Instagram. She talked about how she would give her man like 5 blowjobs a day. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
I got a comment from Rumble saying they call these people nymphomaniacs. Yeah, okay. Only women can have a sex addiction. Men have a porn addiction. Ooh, that's a good comment from Rumble.
I like that. Rumble. We're getting comments over Rumble?
Yeah.
All
We're a big deal
Shout
now.
out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for fucking joining on Rumble.
I wish I could show them on the screen like I can with the Twitch comments.
Yeah, shout out to Rumble.
But I can't.
Where's the air horn?
There you go.
So say that comment again from whoever it was.
Only women could have a sex addiction. Men can have a porn addiction.
That's a good topic. I like it. People in the Twitch chat.
Yeah,
I like that. Do you think men could? I love this.
They said they're tempted to call. Go ahead. Call our voicemail number.
Call the voicemail.
James, if you want to see, I'm going to send you real quick the chat I'm looking at if you want to open it in another browser or something.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You sent it to my phone. Hold on.
I sent it to your Facebook Messenger.
I know, I don't have that up.
Well, here, I'll put it in private chat then.
Yeah,
over here.
Do that.
Hold on. How do I get to private chat?
Private chat. It says private chat.
Private chat. I sent it. I don't use private chat. I use Facebook
amazing.
Messenger. Oh man. So yeah,
I like
as far as that comment, only women can have a sex addiction. If a man had a sex addiction, he's a pervert, in my opinion. Would you say that's fair?
Why not a pervert? He could be a pro at being perverted.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, it depends. There's got to be some sort of boundaries. Like, you could have a sex addiction with your wife and just sleep with your wife. How would that be an issue? That ain't perverted or anything.
You got mail.
You're just
I've
having
got
sex
mail.
with your wife or girlfriend or spouse or significant other or whatever.
All right, let's check the old message from the 209 area code. Let me get this into our show. You don't hear my computer beeping or anything when I just did that, did you? I have that muted, right? You would have heard it. You would have heard it. Okay.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah. It's a voicemail number. I don't have it open to the public yet. What's that? Go ahead.
We'll probably do that the second half of the show.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. That way it gives you time to set it up.
Yeah, it is. I might have just uploaded the same exact voicemail twice. So hold on. Let me.
Okay.
Here. I'm going to play this.
If he ain't calling.
What? Huh?
If he ain't calling.
Something calling.
Ethan is over there on. Am I saying that right? Ethan? Let me hear that again.
If he ain't calling.
Ethan.
Ethan.
If I'm saying it wrong, go ahead and correct me in chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
That way we know what's going on. Yeah, if you leave a voicemail on that phone number, it will go right to my email.
And that way we can upload it and hear what you have to say with questions, concerns, comments, or topics that you want us to talk about. We're pretty open. We just don't talk about anything that rhymes with pimp and COVID-20.
ETN is the initials. Okay. ETN WHVAC is the username. HVAC.
No.
Oh, nice. Scoober McGruber with the no.
I made that
Good
same
timing.
sound. I made that same sound effect when I got my braces put on.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
So they hurting right now or no? You feeling a little better?
I feel better, probably because I'm drinking the whiskey.
Right. Makes sense.
The only thing I'm really concerned about is, well, I imagine my mouth isn't going to hurt by the end of the month, so I'll more than likely. It's just
you'll be fine. I'm more worried about your foot than your mouth.
My foot's great. My foot's great.
Good.
Yeah. No,
so the
my
pain
foot's fine.
transferred. The pain transferred up here.
Yeah. The only thing I want to know if I'm going to be able to tackle pizza or not, because like when I eat,
you're not going to be eating deep dish here. That's a tourist trap.
I'm going to eat deep dish.
That's a tourist trap.
I'm a tourist. I'm not from the area.
It's a tourist trap.
Let me be a tourist.
God. All right, fine. Tavern style is the way to go. Ask any Chicagoan that question.
I don't think my braces can handle that crusty, hard pizza.
Then you take a freaking fork and knife and cut it into pieces.
Be a little bitch.
You got mail.
Yeah, fuck it.
Be a little bitch.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, play this voicemail and then we're going to go into the intermission.
Hold on. I got to download it.
All right.
Same area code, ETN. Let me get this on the screen.
We'll go to intermission. You could open up the phone lines. Everybody can get a drink, piss, and do their little.
Yeah, after I play this voicemail. So here's the voicemail that I just got.
Okay, so this is ETN again. Now I know how it works. Basically, for a woman to have a sex addiction is easy because she has easy access to sex.
Agreed.
Men don't have easy access to sex, so then they have to rely to a porn addiction.
I agree.
Only a very selective amount of men can have a sexual addiction, if that's what it is, because they have easy access to women. So is
ETN, I agree.
It doesn't work both ways. That's what
Medic over.
This is going to be a topic I get to tackle. Somebody brought up. Yeah. All right, go to intermission. We'll talk about this topic when I get back.
We're going to go to intermission, but I have a special intermission for you guys. It's my buddy, DJ GM out of Chicago here, DJ GM official. I'm actually going to start playing this intermission, and I'm going to put his Twitch username on the screen as soon as I hit play. So
real quick, did you get Studious?
Go follow him. I sent the message. He didn't reply.
Scouts
did not reply or read it.
All right. Go to intermission.
All right. Going to intermission, guys. We'll be right back.
Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
All righty, we're back from the intermission. Hope everybody grabbed a drink, went to the bathroom, and we're here and we're ready. Jimbo, you're lagging. Or am I lagging? You're lagging. Yeah, he is. He's lagging. All right, so I'll just take over the show. Basically, we just got back from the intermission, and ETN sent a voicemail into the show, so we're going to play it again, and I'm going to react to it. So here is the voicemail.
Okay, so this is ETN again. Now I know how it works. Basically, for a woman to have a sex addiction is easy because she has easy access to sex. Men don't have easy access to sex, so then they have to rely to a porn addiction. And only a very selective amount of men can have a sexual addiction, if that's what it is, because they have easy access to women. So it doesn't work both ways. That's what I'm saying.
So I agree with what he's saying. So most men, if they can close 10% of females, for example, say they're like talking to a woman, or they're on Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, whatever other site, if you're closing 10%, your odds are pretty good. Most guys don't close over 7 or 8%. So if you're closing at least 10% of all your relationships and sleeping with these women, you're pretty successful. So I do agree that it is easier for women to get into relationships and have sex with men than it is for men to have sex with women. It is definitely a lot harder for men to close on having sex with women than it is for women to close with men. Yes, I agree. I agree with that statement. So whereas it's a sex addiction or a porn addiction, I guess you could just label it how you want to label it. I don't think it should be labeled as those terms. Both could be considered sex addictions, but I don't think it would be considered a man addicted to sex being a porn addiction. I just think they're addicted to sex and they watch porn to substitute not being able to have sex because they can't close with their partner or the relationship they're in. Jimbo, you're muted.
Damn it. You were going off, and I was like, I said, listen, Drew Pinsky, I'm going to cut you off there, Dr. Drew.
Oh, shit.
I don't even remember what I was going to say now. God
yeah, you were muted. You were fucking muted.
But yeah, as far as what you were saying about the closure rates and Medic being 75% closer, as far as like, I know this is a pilled subject 100%, but who would you say has the control over the sex? Is it the women or the men?
Depends on it. There's a lot of variables. It depends on the type of man and the type of woman. If the woman is if a woman plays a masculine role, then the woman controls sex. But if the man plays the masculine role, I think the man controls the sex. But 9 times out of 10, the woman controls the sex.
Okay.
Because majority of the men in the West, and when I say the West, I'm talking about the United States, majority of the men aren't able to be masculine anymore. That's frowned upon because of the whole feminist movement and the Me Too movement.
So what you're saying is I need to shave my beard, my masculine as fuck beard.
Yeah, Grizzly Adams over here.
All right. We got to hydrate. Gamer Boy said to hydrate.
I appreciate that, Gamer Boy. Shout out to you.
Mm.
But like I said, putting it on labels like men being addicted to porn and then women addicted to sex.
I think, but I don't think that this was a thing back 10 years ago. It was, you had a high libido, so that you're not weird. You just have a high libido. You have a high sex drive.
You don't think it's weird for a woman to have a high sex drive?
Yes, because my fiance has a high sex drive. By the way, that answered that question right there. CHP said, "Hey, are any of the hosts married?" I am not, but going to be.
And I am married. I've been married for 8 years. It will be 9 years in August.
And I have to tell her no a lot. Not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, but I have to tell her no because she has a high libido, high sex drive.
My wife is almost 9 years older than me, and I'll be 36 in 6 days. My wife has like a lower sex drive than I do, especially since like my libido is high.
That's common.
Yeah, it is because of her age. And not only that, because
no. Just like the men always have a higher sex drive.
Yeah.
Usually.
Well, it got even higher since like I've diet and lost weight and exercise.
So. CHP said, "Happy birthday."
I appreciate that.
To answer your question, CHP, my wedding is in 2024. So next year. I asked her last year and it'll be next year. I don't think that's true, says Jessica.
She don't think what's true.
My guess is what I said about the guy usually having the higher sex drive. But, and like I said, in my relationship, it's the other way around.
I think it depends on a lot of variables.
Read that comment, Jessica.
I think most females just don't admit it. I think it depends on the situation and the relationship. I think, because my wife is a lot older than me and she's probably on her downwards slope of her sex drive just because of her age. I feel like my sex drive, we can't always, use specifics, but in my 20s, I feel like my sex drive was way higher than
now. Yeah, all of us.
I don't know.
So ETN just commented. Do you have the comments up or no?
I do have the comments up. Yeah, I do.
Can you read that one real quick?
Okay, here's a caveat. If we're talking about legit addiction, then we are talking about mental issues that need to be dealt with. I'm just saying the odds of sexes to engage on those behaviors.
Well, to satisfy yourself, or to satisfy that addiction.
So I get what he's saying. So if a man is struggling with being horny, more than likely they're going to use porn because they can't get access to a woman, whereas a woman doesn't need to watch porn. They could get access to a man. But here's my discussion on this. So would a woman want to go and get another body count if they are single? That would be the situation that would really be discussed, because I don't think a woman would go out and get another body count if they don't have a man to sleep with. Wouldn't that put them at a porn addiction at the same sense? And then CHPO says the chances of a woman having a higher sex drive than a man is more or less the same as the chances of a woman is taller than a man. Plenty of examples, but overall uncommon. I agree, CHP, because more than likely when a woman dates a man, they want a guy that is taller than them. So I agree with that statement. When women date, they date up. They want a man that's taller than them, makes more money than them. They want everything better than them. They want a superior to them.
Medic says that he thinks that his sex drive is high because he works out.
And I agree with that statement too, because since I've lost all the weight, my sex drive is higher than it was, a couple of years ago.
I think Medic's is higher because he is just sexy as fuck, but that's just me.
Or it could be his wife that's right next to him in the picture. You want to read this one?
How do y'all think VR porn experience will cause more porn addiction 10 to 15 years from now? I haven't. I've seen like the people doing. I haven't really. I can't really comment on that. I mean, I don't know. I've never.
Jessica says you need to say some women. So I like to use like Fresh and Fit's analogy. They always say exception doesn't make the rule. So I like to say like a small majority or a small minority doesn't make the exception to the rule. So when we're talking about specifics, we always don't talk about that small, minute subject. So if there's 5% of the population where women are more horny than men, it doesn't make the fact that majority of men are more horny than women. Just because there's a small subject of it doesn't mean that it's the broad horizon of the situation. But I do agree that there are some women that are more hornier than men. It's out there. It's not very common.
We got an answer for the VR porn. VR porn will cause more depression. Technology has not been kind to mental health. I agree. Everyone's addicted to their phones, addicted to, everything technological. And yes, I'm guilty. So are you, James. We're all guilty of it. I just sent a message on. I'm gonna actually put this.
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was VR porn. By the way, I didn't know.
I do because I saw. I do because I saw a topic. I'm typing. Sorry, I saw a video of like a guy doing this with a VR headset and like doing this and whatever else, and then the mom walks in, her sister or somebody, like, "What are you doing?"
Yes, statistically, same with men wanting taller women as well. Yeah, men don't want taller women. Majority of men want a girl that's either the same height as them or shorter. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. But women want a man that's statistically taller than them, makes more money than them, they want to be taken care of. They want all those things. It's like, I call it like the GTA checklist. You're playing GTA, trying to level up your character, the driving, the flying, the shooting, the running, the hiking. That's, it's like a checklist.
Right. I mean, high five to us, I guess. Alphas. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not really an alpha. I'm trying to get there, though.
Matt says that. Oh, I use his government name. Oh, my bad. Scuba no, Wrong person. Who is this?
Yeah, we call
Fool.
Matt.
Studious Fool is on his way home. I called him Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. I called you out. I called you by your government name. He's on his way home from work.
He doesn't look like a Matt, but let's roll on. But I like the topics. I love the red pill topics. This is more of the stuff that I love to talk about more.
Our show line is open. I want to hear from you guys some topics.
Yeah, really CHP, if you have more discussions or whatever about
ETN as well.
Yeah, on Rumble. I love it. I like that, Medic. If you got to tell people you're an alpha, you ain't it. Exactly. I ain't it.
So while we figure that out, I'm going to go into my next topic here. So I'm going to play this video real quick.
A daredevil YouTuber who deliberately crashed his plane last year has agreed to plead guilty to obstructing a federal investigation.
Oh my gosh. Get me out of this.
Okay, that's Trevor Jacob, who staged the plane crash in Santa Barbara County just to get attention for his YouTube channel. He set up cameras on the small plane as it crashed while jumping out of the aircraft with a parachute. Prosecutors say that he lied to investigators about the crash location and then later flew in a helicopter to retrieve the wreckage. They say he then dismantled the plane to obstruct their investigation. Jacob now faces up to 20 years in prison.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great...
Thanks, Mark Brown.
Yeah, shout out to you, Mark Brown.
I didn't know anything about this, first of all, but apparently this YouTuber had a plane, put a bunch of cameras on it, crashed it, jumped out, as you saw in the video, at like the last minute, or like while it was, the engine died. So he basically created his own crash and then like went and retrieved the plane, and then yeah, that's wild. That's wild. He should be charged, in my opinion, on that one.
So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I'm sorry to so Jessica said it would be hard for her to find a male like you speak of.
Okay.
I think it's a lot easier for you to find a male that makes more money, that's taller than you, and that checks all the boxes than it is for like the average guy to find a female that they're wanting. Which what guys want and what women want, I think it's easier for a woman to find what they want than it is for a guy to find what they want.
Studious Fool is in the chat room. What's up, Studious Fool?
Yeah, shout out to Studious. It's good to see you here. I have topics waiting for him to get in here.
So CHP over on Rumble says your phone line is not working. Uh-oh. Can you read CHP's comment while I look at this phone thing real quick?
I wish I could dig up the clip. I can't remember the show. I think it was a Dark Horse podcast. There was a group of farm science people looking at a turkey breeding, and they wanted to find the MI. I feel like VR porn is just going the other direction. It's better, but we've already got everything we need, so the rate of addiction is not likely to go up. I don't know. I can't really speak on this VR porn. Like,
yeah, I really haven't.
I've never actually heard about it.
Studious Fool has a VR.
I don't have a, what is it? An Oculus or whatever it's called?
Yeah. Does anybody have one? Have one?
I've never. Don't get me wrong. I've watched porn. I've been on Pornhub and all that, but I've never heard of VR porn. But
test. Huh. Can't hear me, right?
Yeah.
I broke it. Phone line's broken.
Oh my God, you broke it.
I bet you I know why. I could probably fix it.
Yeah, go ahead, fix it.
B. No? Oh, wait. B-A. I made a YouTube video how I set this up, by the way. It's out
And
there.
then ETN says your phone line's not working. I'm calling it doesn't work.
That's what I'm working on.
CHP says Jimbo's working on that, by the way, ETN. I don't know what he's doing. CHP, you have to expand the comment. Oh shit, it's clipped. The minimum fucking attributes a decoy required for a male turkey to try to mate with it. So they start with a fully stuffed female turkey and start removing things. So no fail, then the wings, no beak, etc., etc. Okay, I don't know where to go with that. Jess says she wants a fat bearded man. Medic says I have a beard and I'm not small. That's what she said. Laugh out loud, Medic. Did you fix it? I heard some background noise. Your mic's muted, by the way.
Working on it. I was laughing at that, by the way, and I said, I have a beard, but I'm not fat.
Oh, okay. I could hear you.
Okay.
All right. So does it work?
Crossing the wrong fingers. Should be up.
Okay.
I when I entered into StreamYard, it was flipped. The input and the output were flipped.
Okay.
But
So
it
can they
should
call?
be working. Yes.
All right. So call in 833-666-7977.
One caller at a time because we don't have a phone screener.
Yeah, we don't have a phone screener, so don't. Yeah, we're working on that.
Dude, that'd be cool. I kind of want a phone screener. Like
Get Kelsey to do it.
Yeah. Hey, Kelsey, who's on line 1? Oh, we got Tom from the 630 calling in. Okay. Hey, what's up, Tom? How are you?
Well, that's what Richie was supposed to do, but he's fired.
He's fired. Richie, you're fired. Play the fired noise.
I don't have a fired noise.
Wow.
Oh, you mean the
wang dang doodle.
The Price is Right?
Yeah, that. Wow, that was my fault. I had the volume cranked. Sorry, guys. I'm definitely.
All right. Yeah, so when do y'all call in? I want to hear from CHP or ETN. I want to hear so we could discuss your topics that you're talking about. He said fix it, and they discovered all it takes is a brew handle with a ball on it. So basically, the minimum requirements for porn addiction are there, and VR makes it better, but no more prevalent. All right. Yeah, definitely call, guys. He's got it set up and ready to go, so we could have you on the air.
I fixed it.
I really want to deep dive in this VR porn situation. I've never. I don't know.
While we wait for a call to come in, I'm gonna play. We got a call. Is this ETN? You can lower your volume, please. Can you lower your?
I'm sorry.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for watching us.
I'm good. Yes. Usually goes to a voicemail, so I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, You went right onto our show with us.
Yeah, I went straight up live. Okay, so next topic. We're talking about this guy jumping from an airplane. That's straight up just stupid.
I agree.
It's stupid okay. So I've been in flight simulation, not really flying a plane, but I did fly a plane once. But anyway.
Nice.
What I'm trying to say is that there is regulations about flying. People are dumb enough driving. We don't need stupid people doing stupid shit.
I agree.
Flying. And this guy jumping out of this plane. I don't know where it landed. Actually, I don't know where it landed. I don't know the whole story. But you leave a plane on the air and you jump.
Yeah. Right.
So
How do you know it's not going to hit?
stupid.
How do they not know it's going to hit something else?
Some, a house of, somebody can be having dinner and all of a sudden a goddamn plane just land on their house just because somebody wanted to have some clout.
Yeah, YouTube.
We need to
some
stop
YouTube
this.
fame.
We need to stop this stupidity. Really.
Get rid of the
Really.
internet. Burn the internet down.
People doing things for clout. This is so dumb. I mean, I saw this video about a girl going into MMA because she wanted, I don't know what she wanted to do, but security just grabbed her and fucking launched her out of the fucking field like a ragdoll. And we're like, what are you expecting to happen? I just this people doing things for clout is just so. I mean,
it's dumb, and I think it all started with like the Tide Pod challenge, where they were licking the ice cream in the
out of the
store.
car challenge while the car is going. I mean, what you have
Oh
to
yeah,
do is
I forgot about that one. Oh man,
what do you have to do with it? And you know what? I'm just gonna break it to my mind. I'm just gonna break it to what I think. People, at least in this country, have nothing to do. They don't think about survival. They don't think about anything else that kind of make you think about the things that you do. So that they just do things just because it's interesting for people just to see it. They don't have to deal with the day-to-day life, the struggle that other people have to deal with. Like, for example, all those people that you see on the streets fighting for dumb shit is because they have nothing to do. The real people are at work.
Yeah, work.
Trying to
100%.
keep society going.
I agree.
That's myself. I include myself in that thing. Somebody has to grease the pumps. Somebody has to replace the motors, and the rest of the people, they're fighting for stupid shit.
I agree. That should be a topic. That should be like, you know what grinds my gears?
Peter Griffin.
Yeah, Peter Griffin. You know what grinds my gears? People that aren't, they're not thinking about tomorrow. They're not. And I think that's the big problem with America right now.
Man's supposed to think about the survival of the species.
Yeah.
Survival of the species. So I think about, I do my job, and I think about, I do what I can to keep this world happening for the rest of the people. But somebody has to think about what's gonna happen afterwards.
Our kids are doomed.
My daughter, I don't know what job she's gonna have, because there is a kiosk at Burger King that will take the order for you. You have to punch the things into the
McDonald's is the same way.
Yeah, it's
McDonald's is the same way.
But the next thing, what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a robot on the back. There's gonna be no cooks. It's gonna be a robot that's gonna cook your burger at the perfect temperature, and it's gonna flip it, and then there's gonna be a drone that's gonna pick it up. And so where is the learning experience for the next generation? What is that gonna?
You're gonna have a bunch of people that are gonna be like, "Oh, I could do it. I want to get paid more." And this is what's happening now. Minimum wage, raise minimum wage. McDonald's was like, "Okay, then we'll put these kiosks in." Burger King says, "Okay, we'll put these kiosks in." That's the problem. Is everybody's the inflation is pricing everybody out of the market.
So they actually
24/7. They don't complain. They don't ask for insurance.
A raise.
They don't ask for benefits. They just work. And there's gonna be one technician. There's gonna rotate among all those things, and maybe do a little configuration here and there and stuff. But I'm worried about my daughter. Where's the work experience that she's gonna get?
So
where was the work ethic that she's gonna
James,
get?
you got something?
Yeah, so here in Texas, they actually have a full service McDonald's to where they have it to where you could pay to an automatic thing. You can receive the food automatically. You can receive everything automatically, and there's only one person inside the building, and that's just to make sure all the mechanics and everything's working. So I can see that happening to the future to where majority of your fast food restaurants are going to be like that, to where, you know, there's not going to be anybody working, to where you're just paying somebody to service it to make sure it's working correctly. And if you really think about it, like our, bicycles and our grills and our, all these little things that we buy at Walmart and Target and all these department stores, this is already happening. This is just happening at a fast food level that people aren't realizing it. When you go pick up something at Target or Walmart, this stuff is already made automation already.
Yeah.
We're just noticing it now at the fast food level.
I go into the regular line because I know that as long as I go into the regular line, there is somebody that's going to be there. There's a lot of people on the self-serve line, and with the VR and stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Amazon already has something going on where you can just walk into a virtual world and buy the stuff that you want to buy, and it's going to get delivered.
Yep.
And there is technology that is being implemented into delivering the stuff, no noise stuff. So I'm just concerned again.
So CHP over on Rumble.
45 years on this world. I already have left my expense, but I'm thinking what my daughter can have of a life experience to become a productive member of society on this next society that we are building, because we're building
so
with the AI and all that stuff.
So a lot of that ETH, a lot of that is really just depending on you, your religious values, what you have in your values inside your home, what you teach your kids, what they learn, because obviously they're not teaching this stuff in school, and they go to school for go to school for 8, 9.5 hours a day, and they learn about stuff that isn't important to society. So, your main thing is to keep your daughter, obviously off the stripper pole, become, high value, make sure she has values, make sure you guys have religion in the household, make sure she knows how to clean, cook, and provide for the family, and be, productive to society.
You're a great father.
Yeah.
Well, I try to be. I mean, I'm okay. So things, for example, I want to teach my daughter that she needs to look for quality men, not just because he has money, because that doesn't mean he's a quality man. A quality man is the man that will risk his life for you.
There's plenty of douchebags. There's plenty of rich douchebags out there.
Quality man. Because I will risk and I have told her, I will risk my life to protect you and your mother, even though we're not married. But that's my purpose. That's my purpose in life. Support, provide, defend.
Yes, I agree.
I agree with that too. Definitely.
I agree.
And I know James has been put in that situation a few times where he's had to step up to that challenge. I have not yet, but I know, James, you have. So,
yes.
And yeah. Scout is in the chat. Thanks for the subscription, Scout. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're ETH. We are live on Rumble.
Anybody else just go in. I just wanted to say my
Thank
piece
you.
and,
Thank you for calling in, ETH. I appreciate that, buddy.
Before we let you go, how did you learn about our show?
Oh, as I said, I just went through the whole live channels, and I just kept going down and down and down and down until I found something that I thought
I love it.
I love it.
It was just something that I wanted to join in and chime in.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
so
checking
much,
us out.
ETH. I appreciate you.
Yep. We're live every Friday nights on Rumble and Twitch. We're live on 2 Twitches and a Rumble. My screen is full of chats right now, and I love.
Yep. Yeah.
I love everything.
Follow, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. I know there's a lot of comments here in everything, so I'm going to get to them in just a second. So thanks, ETH. I appreciate it.
All right, man. All right. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, definitely shout out to him. That was a great call.
Hell yeah.
That was a great
actually
call.
High five.
Yeah, high five. I like that.
Audio.
I really want CHP to call in. I'd like to hear him call in if he can. If not, it's fine. If you can, it's cool. God damn it. The Lakers are beating the Warriors right now, 56-46.
Throw that on the screen. Throw it on the screen.
Oh, I don't want to throw it on the screen. By the way, shout outs to Scouts. He's supposed to be joining the show. He was supposed to join the show at 9 because he was going to say, hey, I want to join the show this weekend. Well, where are you at, Scouts? Let's go.
So yeah, there's been a lot of comments here on everything. CHP just said, "Did you assume my gender?" They like, bro, did you assume my gender?
Well, I mean, CHP. I thought, Chip. I don't know.
Haram!
All right, let's move on.
CHP did say that as far as the job situation, services, nobody wants to take spin class from a robot. Nobody wants to learn kickboxing, belly dancing, or chess from a robot or an AI. I agree.
Like, so I used to take a martial arts class from my neighbor. He was, he knows a lot about Cali and Filipino martial arts. So I actually kind of know a little bit about that. Like when I say a little bit, I mean like this little. But so I rather learn from a physical human being on, martial arts stuff.
That's what CHP is saying.
Yeah, so I agree with his statement. Rather than looking it up on YouTube and watching some douchebag trying to show me how to do something, because you got to have like a partner to practice martial arts with, kickboxing, boxing, whatever. So I agree with that statement. Snow Queen, there she is. Shout out to Snow Queen.
So, what's up, Snow Queen? Welcome. Thank you for checking us out.
She plays Apex and Fortnite and all kinds of other games. I always show love over at her channel, so definitely show her love. Drop a follow for her with her beautiful face that she never shows on camera.
She's got it right there though, like on the
I know,
window.
But she never shows her camera when she streams for some reason.
Boo. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I think you uploaded this one, or did I? I might have. I'm gonna play this next one. This next topic.
For the first time, we're getting a look at the moment a gun accidentally went off at the main TSA checkpoint at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport back in November 2021. This new video comes as the person who caused the chaos, according to police, was sentenced in federal court today. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is at Hartsfield Airport tonight with this new video. Tyler.
It's been a year and a half since this security checkpoint and the airport turned to chaos. A single shot was fired the Saturday before Thanksgiving in 2021, sending travelers, TSA officers, and other staff scrambling for safety. Today, the person responsible was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison.
I think a gun went off and he just grabbed his stuff.
The Thanksgiving travel rush turned to panic in an instant at the world's busiest airport in 2021. 5 days before the holiday, a single gunshot at the main TSA checkpoint brought Hartsfield-Jackson Airport to a halt.
Shut down. Access to the airport.
New security camera video shows what caused the chaos. A man now identified as Kenny Wells, a convicted felon, was set to catch a flight when investigators say he brought a gun to the airport. As a screener searched the bag, Wells can be seen reaching in, and that's when the gun accidentally goes off and he makes a run for it, but left behind his boarding pass.
How did he get by over here to be able to get the gun out of the bag? I don't know. That's why we need to talk to the screen. I was with the supervisor just now looking at the video. The supervisor was trying to tell him not to, and I just...
Investigators say before leaving airport property, Wells dumped the stolen gun in a garbage can, a gun he should never have had since he was a felon.
What an idiot.
Cartridge or anything like that, so we don't know
What a freaking
Earlier
idiot.
this year, Wells pleaded guilty to being a felon in possession of a firearm. Wednesday morning, he was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison. Before the judge handed down her decision, Wells addressed the court and said, quote, "I panicked. I was scared." He went on to say he takes, quote, "full responsibility."
The gun doesn't just go
Yeah,
off.
you think?
Somebody pulled the trigger.
In court, the federal prosecutor said the incident cost Delta more than $200,000 because of the disruption. It's important to point out nobody was hit by that bullet. At Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Tyler Fingert. Why am I solo? Why am I solo? I think James went to the bathroom. But yeah, that's crazy. Why does the felon have a gun in the first place? Why is he trying to get it through security? Was he trying to pass a fast one on security? I'm glad he's locked up because that is sketch. That's sketch. CHP says his pronouns are "let's go, Brandon." That's awesome. Lucky no one was hit, medic said. I agree with that. Studios, you can bring yourself in if you want. It's kind of just sitting here ranting and raving over here. Oh, it looks like he's setting himself up. He's trying to figure out his mic. I've got Studios full behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't know where or why he would try to even sneak a gun as a felon.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
So Studios Full is setting up now. It freaked me out. When I came back from the video, it was just me. I'm like, oh, hi, me.
Sorry, I had to get a drink and I thought I had time.
No, that's cool. That's cool. That was my last topic, and we lined it up perfectly with what's going on. You know what I mean? Because we have your topic.
Yeah, I've been saving this for Studious, so I'm hoping that he's just about ready so he could pop in here.
He's setting up his mic, as you can see at the bottom, with his cool flashy lights.
Yeah.
Because it is fancy fucked up Friday after all.
Yeah.
CHP says idiocy is 99% likely to be the explanation on that guy bringing the gun to the Atlanta airport.
How dare you?
Yep. Sorry, you have your responsible legal gun owners, like a lot of the population, and then you have idiots.
What's that phrase? Play stupid game, win stupid prizes.
Stupid prizes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I live by that motto all the time. Oh shit, I'm late. What do I pack? Underwear, condoms, Fritos, Glock. Go. It's CHP. That comment wins the night.
Yeah, that's probably the best comment. Comment of the day. Serving it up.
Tell me something good.
Shit, I forgot my socks, but I brought my Glock.
Yo, we only saw Jimmy H say one thing in the chat.
Well, he also redeemed Fortune Cookie too.
I need him to say something again so I can play this.
I played
Jimbo's a dick. And James, welcome to the You're a Dick Club.
Studios Fool is still struggling backstage, trying to figure out mic check.
Yeah.
Mic check. Hey!
There he is.
The man.
The myth.
The legend.
Who are you talking about?
On? You.
Oh, stop.
All right, I got some topics served up for you today.
Are you ready to deep dive with this?
All right, here we go. I got
This is gonna be fun. So everybody on Rumble's aware. We're both Trump supporter Republicans. The guy below me is a Biden supporter Democrat. Not to say no shit about anybody. We're all equal. We all put our pants on the same way.
We're all friends.
Yes.
We talk shit to each other, but at the end of the day, we shake hands and we're all friends. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about Mr. Trump. So here we go.
Breaking news, a verdict has been reached now in the case of E. Jean Carroll versus former President Trump. Kelly?
Hi, Scott. Hi, everybody. The U.S. jury has reached a verdict in the rape and defamation trial by E. Jean Carroll against Trump. And here are their findings. That Donald Trump did not rape E. Jean Carroll. That's according to the jury. They did find that Trump sexually abused Carroll, and there are some financial awards here. The jury awards Carroll $2 million in compensatory damages for the battery claims against Trump. They also award her $20,000 in punitive damages for that battery claim. They also find that Trump defamed Carroll in October 2022 when he called her allegations a con job. And for that, they award Carroll $2.7 million in compensatory damages for the defamation. So again, the U.S. jury in this case finding Donald Trump did not rape E. Jean Carroll, but that he did sexually abuse her, $2 million in compensatory damages for that, $20,000 in punitive damages for that, and then find that he did defame Carroll, $2.7 million. So about $5 million altogether, Scott. Huge significance, of course, as we start to gear up for the next political cycle. Back to you.
All right, Kelly, appreciate that. That's Kelly Evans with the update there.
Back to you, Kelly.
So, since I was kind of paying attention, was there something she had to pay Trump?
No, Trump has to pay her $5 million for basically sexual harassment, but he didn't even do anything to her.
Okay. I would need to know exactly what her I guess not defense. I guess it would be. Or no, I don't know. I would need to know what she said that he did to her.
So I saw like the jury form. I wonder if I can pull it up.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened.
I remember getting an email like 2 weeks ago about this case. I was like, someone else.
You get emails?
Yeah,
what?
He gets emails. Why isn't my keyboard working? Is my batteries dead?
Dude, I had that problem this week at work. CHPS Studios a question. Are you for Biden or Kennedy coming in the 2024 election?
Listen, I'm not for Biden. I wasn't for Hillary. But for what I could vote for, they were the lesser of two evils at the time.
Are you a Bernie fan?
I am. But I know that's just nothing he says is ever really going to happen.
Okay.
Bernie is like a pipe dream for most Democrats.
Was you for the wall?
Was I for the wall, medic?
Was he for the wall?
First of all, they tried to hire me to build the wall, all right?
Why? Why? Because you're Mexican? Come on, man.
I don't have to worry about the wall. I'm already on this side. What's to worry about?
Yeah. You're born here, so you're legally.
No, but that was fun. Like during the Trump era, during his time of presidency, I would get yelled at, go back to Mexico, go back to where you're from. I'm like, first of all, I was born here. Second, get the fuck out of my GNC. All right. So
Do you actually
was a
kick
fun
people out?
time.
Did you actually kick people out of work when you were working there?
I did, yeah. If they overheard me
comments like
saying
that?
something.
Okay.
What?
Okay, for comments like that, because you're in a very, Republican state of Texas.
It is a very red state.
It is, but if you go into cities like Houston, El Paso, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, it's like going to Chicago.
Yeah.
It's
the big
very
cities.
liberal. All the big
cities.
cities are liberal, but anything outside the big cities, it's all red.
CHP went Bernie over Trump as well. I guess that would have been the primaries.
So, in the primary, I voted for Bernie, but when it was Hillary versus Trump, I voted for Trump.
I don't like Bernie's stance on socialism. That's why I would not give him a vote at all.
Right,
he was very socialistic.
I'm going to be right back. Both of you are sounding very robotic, and each camera thing is loading. I'm going to
go ahead.
Come right back.
Refresh.
Go ahead. So
CHP
I feel like,
says,
go ahead. Read it.
CHP said, but I see Trump, DeSantis as carrying the outsider torch, but I won't canvass for Kennedy.
So I will say, I think Bernie's ideas are good on paper. I think our country isn't built for his ideas.
No. That has to do with the currency that I was talking about, like the digital currency earlier. We're not built for that.
So I do collections for for a hospital here in Texas. So when he talks about free Medicare for all, like we all pay for Medicare, that wouldn't typically work because a lot of hospitals would go bankrupt because they wouldn't make enough money. So I don't think the whole Medicare for all would work. But do I like the idea and where he's going with it? Yeah. Do I think it could be affordable and for both the insurance company and the hospital to make money? No. Because keep in mind, a hospital is a business. An insurance company is a business.
Yeah.
What are they in business for? To make money.
Yeah, they all are privately held.
Yeah, and I just can't see Medicare for all to be a profitable. Either the hospital is going to lose money or the insurance company is going to lose money. One of them is going to lose money, and I feel like the hospital would probably lose more money than the insurance company because the hospital would get like with Medicare. So with Medicare, they negotiate rates with the hospital, and majority of the Medicare rates are very cheaper compared to like regular insurance rates. So they get a huge discount when someone is being seen at the hospital. Whereas like Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, Aetna, the other major medical insurance companies, they get a discount, but nothing where Medicare and Medicaid and TRICARE, the government, insurances, they get a better discount to where if everybody is all on the Medicaid program or the Medicare or whatever program that's government, their discounts would be so huge that they're not paying out towards the hospital and the hospital isn't profiting.
No, that makes sense. And I just don't understand how Canada does it with the public, or what is it, public health care or whatever.
So I think they pay more in federal taxes to offset. So Canada pays more in federal taxes than us. So I think what happens is Canada's insurance companies, like let's just call it Medicare, they probably pay more to where they probably get a less of a contractual adjustment. So it probably offsets the situation to where the hospitals make more money.
Right. Okay.
So that's probably what we would need to do. For example, like with Obamacare, for example, the high earners would pay more in premiums, where the lower earners
Yeah.
pay
Okay.
less.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be like we would pay more.
I mean, I don't know why
higher
there hasn't been
premiums.
I don't know why there hasn't been a town hall about that. A
What, higher
CNN town hall about a public, like Canada's doing with their healthcare system. Like, why hasn't there never been a town hall meeting about that?
So the problem is what Americans disagree with is socialized medication or socialized medicine. They feel
Right.
like it's going to be watered down, and Medic could probably speak on this because he's, a EMT, firefighter, paramedic. It would probably be watered down. And I feel like if I'm a 6-figure earner, or if I'm if I make a lot of money, and if I'm able to pay for better, hospitalization or better medicine, shouldn't I be able to pay to get better treatment? You know what I mean?
In America, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So if everybody has the same, you know what I mean? It's kind of like going and buying a certain car. If you pay for a better version of the car, shouldn't you have more
options? And
options?
Yeah.
That's how I feel
Okay.
with
All
that's
right.
how I feel with that.
All right. I get it. It's almost like here with like a public defense attorney. Like, everybody has the
Yes.
right to an attorney.
Yes.
You're going to get what you pay for or don't pay for.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's how I feel about medication. The one thing, so I kind of agree with Bernie's stance that, and this is going to surprise you, Studious, because I do have a little bit of liberal views. So I agree that medicine should be affordable. I agree that healthcare should be affordable. I think it should be eligible for people to be able to get. The thing is that one thing to tackle this is what Trump says, how insurances should be able to cross state lines. And I could speak on this because I work, in the healthcare industry. So everybody knows of Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's a major popular insurance company. Did you know
That's what I have?
Did you know
It's what I used to have.
Okay, did you guys know there's 50 different Blue Cross Blue Shields in the United States of America?
I have Illinois.
And Studious has Texas.
BCBSIL. Yeah.
Or did have Texas.
I did have, yeah.
So there's 50 different Blue Cross Blue Shields. So say, Jimbo, you come to Texas and you say you go to emergency room. Well,
did I chop my finger off again?
You chopped your finger off again.
God damn it.
So
God damn it.
You come to our hospital. We don't send the bill to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. We send it to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas, which is our local plan. And then they send the bill. Texas sends the bill to Illinois. And then Illinois pays us the bill. And then we pay the bill. It's stupid.
Got it.
It is
that's
so
stupid.
idiotic.
That is stupid.
If there was just one universal Blue Cross Blue Shield to cover the whole United States.
What about like Aetna and all the other insurance?
Same thing.
Humana.
Aetna, Humana, United Healthcare, all those insurance companies cannot cross state lines. And that's one thing Trump was trying to fight for, to lower insurance premiums so there would be one insurance company instead of 50
less
different
paperwork,
insurance companies.
less people's jobs, less runaround, I feel like.
It would be. So
I wouldn't say it'd be less people's jobs, because there'd still be people in those states.
Yeah.
working
But it would be less division between the. It would be less division between the two jobs. Can you James, read CHP's comment? 2 comments there on Rumble.
Because Big Pharma would love a universal healthcare system so they could use lobbyists to control prices themselves, but health insurance companies would all go out of business and there would be no clear winner of the power struggle. So universal health care, I don't think Big Pharma would like that, because I feel like if there was one universal healthcare system, I think Big Pharma wouldn't benefit for that. I feel like they benefit from all the different healthcare policies because certain companies
they could set their own prices to
yes,
set their own
certain
rates,
companies.
yeah.
they set their own rates and their own prices. So no, I disagree with that. Lobbyists use to control their prices themselves. I agree.
Hey, phone caller. You there?
Who's calling?
Yes, ETN again.
Okay, let's go. What's up, buddy?
Okay, so I'm an immigrant. I've been an immigrant since 1997.
Okay.
And my understanding of the U.S. is that they were like separate countries united. Every state had its own like way of governing themselves, but then there was the union. So
right,
when I hear about the federal government dictating things, I'm like, okay, well, that goes against what I understand about how states supposed to behave. And when it comes to healthcare, well, it's the same thing. Like, do not the states supposed to have like the final word on what is that is best for their people, constituents? I'm sorry,
Constituents.
But that's
yeah,
what.
yeah, you
that's
said
what
it
I'm
right.
trying to
You
say.
said it
Yeah,
right.
you said it right. Yeah, you got it.
So what is the federal government has to do? The mandates from the federal government, as far
Saying
as
that
I
we have to
understand
have
the
insurance.
Constitution, it's supposed to be something that the states are its own entity. I mean, they have their own constitution, for God's sakes. So, yes, there is a constitution that, above all, that's the Constitution of the United States. But that Constitution talks about ensuring the word and ensuring the freedoms of the people of the United States. But then each state has a constitution that is based on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the government is coming over and saying like you have to do this, you have to do that. It's just I don't know.
So
go ahead, James.
Okay, so the federal government is basically the big man in charge. So
that's the boss.
Yeah, that's the boss. He's like the CEO of a company. You have to listen to him. You know. So here we go. We'll kind of discuss this a little bit further.
But,
so
here
we go. Here we go.
I'm sorry to interrupt. That I don't believe so. I believe that the federal government is not the one that's supposed to tell people what to do.
Okay.
Each state supposed to kind of have like its own entity as part of the union.
Okay, so let me explain this a little bit better. So here we go.
Yeah, please, thank you.
Marijuana is illegal federally in the United States. It's illegally federally in the United States. So in Jimbo state in Illinois, it's legal.
Yeah.
Recreation and medical.
So state cops will not arrest anybody who smokes weed in Illinois.
But downtown Chicago, I can have a joint in my hand and blow it in a cop's face, and they can't arrest me.
But the FBI,
I haven't tried it.
The FBI, the feds can pull a cop or pull somebody over and arrest them if they're smoking marijuana.
Because they're federal, huh?
Yeah, federal Trump states.
Yes. And not only that, is I legally can walk into a dispensary and buy all, however much weed that they allow me to, but I have to pay with cash because money on my debit card is federally insured. So I can't pay with a credit card, or I can't pay with a debit card. I can pay with a credit, but not a debit card, or something like that. There's some weird rule.
And the other thing is if a Fed is standing outside that dispensary, he could arrest him as soon as he walks out.
They don't, though.
They don't, but I'm just saying they can. Fed Trump
they got
State
bigger
all day.
Fed's got bigger fish to fry.
They're not worried
arresting
about it.
me.
They're not worried about it, but I'm just saying. So the topic of the discussion is Fed does Trump State.
Yeah. So I'm right now looking at the comments right now over on Twitch. It looks like Medic might have to go because there's a 100-mile-per-hour police chase. He's obviously a paramedic, so he may need to use the jaws of life. Yikes. Still over 100 miles per hour, going to terminate a county line. Yeah, I'd hope they'd terminate it. Pass it over to the next county.
He's not our problem anymore.
But
So
one thing I have a mental thinking about it is the thing that is happening at the border. I don't know if I'm overstepping or your topics. Maybe I'll wait.
No. Tell us.
It's one of those things where, yes, it's the federal responsibility to keep the check on who's coming in, who's coming out, on immigration. But then they just don't seem to be doing their job. So then the states are stepping in, and then the federal government is saying, you're not supposed to be doing that. Well, they are their own entities, and they have to protect the people that is on their state. I have heard news about people shooting illegal aliens. That's not the way to go. But I'm just saying, if the state allows people trespassing through a property, then
it depends on your state.
It is legal on that state.
It depends on your state.
But then the federal government will go after them and make them like horrible human beings. They're just trying to protect their property. Okay. So if you don't want the state to take those kind of actions, then the federal government is supposed to be doing their job and doing what they need to do.
I think it depends on the state. I know, here in Texas, we're very pro-gun. So, if someone steps on your property and there's a no trespassing sign, if you shoot him in the front, you're going to get away with murder. As long as you don't shoot him in the back and you give them fair warning to get the fuck off your property, you're not going to jail for murder.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not murder. It's trespassing.
Yeah,
Right.
they're trespassing.
You're entering my property without
probable cause. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't. I might not know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying, if you enter my property and my state says that I can defend myself against aggression, then I should not be prosecuted.
You won't be.
It depending on the state.
It depends on the state. I don't know where you live anything.
It seems like it's about whoever is the general attorney that is in charge, that is gonna maybe.
So, ETH, correct me if I'm wrong. You're calling from a 209. So is that California?
Yes, sir.
Repping the 209.
So that's probably why he's making statements like that, because I imagine, and not to get too, Oh, fuck it. I don't care.
Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
so California's
ahead, man.
California's very liberal and they're very anti-gun. So if you end up shooting somebody in California, you're probably going to go to jail for murder.
Well,
I'm
especially
done. I'm done.
especially
Sure.
I
will be
hate
done.
to I hate to say this, but if say somebody came into my house and I'm protecting my family and I shoot them, a white guy shoots a black guy. All over the news. All over the news. You know it.
So the law that you're talking about, that we have the right
Castle.
to,
It's called the Castle Law.
It's
I
called
call it
the
the
Stand
King
Your
Law.
Ground or Castle Doctrine.
I call it the King Law, but yeah, stand your ground.
Castle. So Illinois is not a stand your ground law. It doesn't have that
No.
in place.
Actually, in California, you're supposed to escape by any means necessary. If you're in a 10-story building, you're supposed to watch for the window and jump out of it.
Get the hell out of here.
Fuck no, I ain't gonna jump.
No.
out.
The law is that you're supposed to look for any means necessary to get away from the
So
attack.
ETH. Let me
And they could look for any.
let me get this
if you're
straight.
getting trial, they could look for any excuse for you not to get away from the situation.
Let me get this straight. So in California, if this man walking into your house is ready to attack your daughter and you
I gotta run.
Get and your daughter too.
Yes.
Fuck that. You need to
And
move
I
out
have
of
to
You need to leave California.
and maybe become a shield.
You need to leave California.
Yeah,
Get the
shield to
fuck
catch
out
your
of
daughter.
there. Get the fuck out of California.
I'm looking forward to that.
Move to Arizona or Texas or Nevada.
Don't move to Illinois. Our gun laws are all jacked up right now. They're
Illinois'
trying to
gun
ban
laws suck.
some crap. So, medical agreed. Medics lives in Illinois.
But that's what I'm saying here. There's what is it called? Castle Doctrine doesn't exist here. No,
it doesn't exist here either.
no,
And
you're supposed to run away. And
depending,
if you don't find a way to run away,
fuck that.
Then you get shot, or you defend yourself. But they will say, "Oh, there's a window over there."
Fuck that.
You couldn't have get away from that window over there.
Absolutely not. I disagree.
Yeah. Here it depends on what county you're in, and I'm not in Cook County.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm not in Cook County, so like if I'm in Cook County, I'm like you. I have to find a window and jump out it. But because I'm in DuPage County, which is right outside Cook County, I have a little more leeway. So yeah, it depends on county. It depends on state. It depends on even the town you're in. You know, if you have an overzealous police chief.
Okay, I will say that I live in Livermore. Livermore, California is a very country town, and I'm proud to say that it's a country town because it's about wine, cowboys. We're just gonna have our they're gonna have like the bull things going on with on July.
Oh, nice. The running.
like
What do they call that? The starts with
It's
a P,
not running
right?
with the bulls.
No. I don't know. It's called something. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It is like a cowboy thing where they're gonna be like a cattle thing, like going on. Livermore is a very Western type thing going on where they have like, so people here are pretty red, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, that was my next question. You just answered my next question. Okay. Yeah. It's very red. It's very red county. ETH,
but
are you there?
The things that I made, but the things that bother me about this old red blue thing is that how a blue dot on the country has that much power over
Money. It's called money.
elections.
It's called money. It's called
It's
lobbying.
or the concentration of people. Because I guess if you can pack enough people into these blue slabs, then they have those electoral votes, which are very important.
I want to
on
know
the
what
election.
Studious Fool thinks about all this because he's blue as fuck.
No, sorry. This whole time I've been trying to find a loophole in the whole castle doctrine. Like, when would it not be considered legal to be able to shoot someone?
It's only in the back. It's only shooting them in the back.
That's illegal.
There are some,
never.
some instances.
Never shoot him in the back.
Anybody on the back.
There are some
Never
instances
shoot
that I've read
anybody
that
on the
Forehead. Go
That
straight
are
forehead.
illegal.
Go straight forehead.
Yeah, I think that's the only instance is that if you shoot them in the back, you're going to jail.
If you have some decent aim, you shoot him in the leg.
What the head?
Yep.
All right, so I'm
Never on the back.
gonna play my last video that I have for my day.
ETH, we appreciate you calling in. Thank you. We're gonna do
All right, let me go.
We have 2 more segments to go in this episode or this video, but thank you very much for calling in and everybody else who's tuning in and everything. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ETH. We look forward to talking to you again. Save this phone number. Call us with the voicemail anytime you want. The voicemail line is open 24/7, by the way.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
That is great. I love it. I love when people call in, man. It
makes the show interesting.
Yeah, shout out to ETH. I love hearing different perspectives and all that.
It is against the law.
I agree. I love hearing different perspectives from people that are from far away states like California. That's pretty damn far for us.
Definitely.
And for Jimbo. So it's good to I feel excited whenever someone's like, "Oh, I'm calling from this."
Traffic Trope says, "Is this a call-in show?"
You can call in.
I actually just shut the number off, but call in and leave a voicemail, and we'll play it for you. I have the voicemail line up right now. It is a call-in show, but we got to go to the next topic. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, let me get to the next topic. So we talked about Trump and his sexual mishaps with that actress or whatever. So we're going to talk about the Trump town hall. So let's get into it.
This is the one I'm excited to talk about.
President Donald Trump answering questions Wednesday from New Hampshire voters in a CNN town hall in a critical early primary state. It comes one day after the president suffered a major legal defeat. Former president and current GOP frontrunner Donald Trump answering questions directly from New Hampshire Republicans and uncommitted voters.
Will you suspend polarizing talk of election fraud during your run for president?
I hope we're going to have very honest elections. We should have voter ID. We should have one-day elections. We should have paper ballots instead of these mail-in votes.
The former president still refusing to acknowledge his loss in the 2020 election.
Will you pardon the January 6 rioters who were convicted of federal offenses?
I am inclined to pardon many of them.
The CNN town hall comes one day after a Manhattan federal jury found Trump liable for sexually abusing and defaming former advice columnist E. Jean Carroll.
I never met this woman. I never saw this woman. This is a fake story, made up story.
It's one in a long list of legal battles he is fighting. Trump pleaded not guilty last month to 34 felony criminal charges of falsifying business records in Manhattan. He could also face additional charges in Washington and Georgia on separate cases.
In Washington, D.C., you cannot get a fair trial. You cannot. Just like in New York City, you can't get a fair trial either.
Sources inside the former president's campaign hope the town hall provides Trump a chance to appeal to voters beyond his intensely devoted base.
If elected president again, what is the first thing you would do to help bring down the cost to make things more affordable?
Drill, baby, drill. You know what that means. We have to save.
That was my
country.
favorite part of
Our
that.
country is dying. Our country is being destroyed by stupid people.
One more question.
Tonight's appearance on the network, a rare one for the former president, his first since 2016.
Drill, baby, drill. He's like, drill.
Studious, you got a response to that?
He smokes his vape.
Doobie.
I got nothing to say to any of that.
How come you yell at Dory for vaping, but you don't at school?
Because on that show, he said he doesn't give a fuck about my lungs.
Okay, all right. So about that whole town hall thing, I did not watch it live. I probably would have been pissed off. There's a few things that stood out. First of all, the CNN reporter that did it, I forget her name. She's annoying. She's annoying.
I agree.
Like, would not like Trump was trying to answer and was like, and Trump finally looked over at her and said, "You're a mean bitch." Didn't say it like that. I think. Oh, he said, "You're a nasty person. You're a nasty human," or whatever he said. And everybody went, "Oh, like you called somebody nasty." Like, yeah, she was nasty.
So
and
I really
and then
think...
I'm going to
Go
keep
ahead,
going just for
sorry.
1 second.
Sorry.
So
Go ahead.
that same conversation there, talking about the January 6th riots and all that other stuff. One of the questions that stood out in my mind was, why didn't you call your people off? Why didn't you do whatever? Trump goes, but I did. And he showed a deleted tweet that he put on there. Guys, I forget the verbatim, but like he had pieces of paper with him that were tweets that he printed out that were deleted from Twitter from Jack Dorsey.
Yeah.
So I think that was crazy. That was like,
he was prepared.
Wow. Yeah, he was very, very, very prepared. And it was on CNN, which is his arch rival, that whole situation. And one of the things that one of the other reporters, I think it was Geraldo said, or one of the other, somebody said, they go, if you hated Trump, you hate him worse now. If you like Trump, you like him more now.
Haram!
That's what they said.
Much. The thing that I don't understand is like, they're trying so hard. Like, I feel like they're looking for stuff on Trump. Like, it's to the point where it's like a witch hunt for Trump.
Yeah.
It's to the point where it's just getting ridiculous. They know that Trump is not a politician. He is a businessman. He did a great job running this country, other than the fact of him being on Twitter and, running his fucking mouth. I compare my dad on Facebook is to Trump on Twitter. That's basically how it is. If you're Facebook friends with my dad, you would understand.
Two mumbling, bumbling idiots.
Exactly. But
Studious Fool's awful quiet there.
I want to hear from Studious.
This is why we brought you in.
I know. I saved these topics for you.
I know, but I want to let you get everything you want to say out, and then I will come in with my verbatim.
All right, I think CNN. I think CNN got a new daddy over this last week.
I like how Trump went on CNN and debated with CNN's. Like,
and I'm gonna play
platform.
this, dude. Check out what Anderson Cooper said.
That was President Donald J. Trump ripping us a new asshole here on CNN's live presidential town hall. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.
Obviously, that's not real. That's fake.
I was gonna be like, what the hell?
Oh shit, that's fucking
No, but
hilarious.
I actually give it to Trump for actually going to CNN, like a CNN, like news panel-ish kind of thing, and actually give like a speech there. I give him credit for that, because anytime he would always bring up, the fake news or whatever, CNN would always be the first network that came out of his mouth. So
Clint News Network.
I give him credit for, being, the big enough guy to go onto his most hated
By the way,
news
shout out
outlets.
to the 10 people. I know CNN. We're not on CNN, unfortunately. We're not that big to even be on any network other than Rumble. Right now we have 10 people watching us on there. So shout out to Rumble.
10
and
just
10
on Rumble?
Twitch. 10 on Twitch, 10 on Rumble.
Nice. I didn't think we
Yeah.
had. Yo, we have a following on Rumble like that.
We're getting comments now. We're getting voicemails. We're getting calls.
Shout out to you guys on Rumble. I appreciate y'all joining in, looking at my goofy ass teeth with my braces on. Shout out to y'all.
Am I just goofy ass?
Beard with your taped headphones.
Leave
All right.
I fixed them.
All right, Studious. What you got more to say?
All right, so we're gonna talk about his mystery papers that I don't know he was holding.
What? Medic. What's up, Medic? I have to give a huge shout out to Medic who just joined Rumble and said, "What's up, y'all?" How do I make him a mod over here?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person.
So, Jimbo, since you were the one that watched at least a little,
I didn't watch.
Okay. I just want to know what were those papers he pulled out of his jacket pocket.
Oh, you're talking about that? Okay, I'm sorry. A lot
Isn't
of
that
those
his
were deleted.
tweets?
A lot of them
so there was just his tweets. Okay.
A lot of them.
Because I was like, I would have loved to have seen like a screen capture of it behind them. That way, he's not just reading random papers and.
No. They actually showed
have us believe that it's
a corner of it.
But okay, so I applaud him for having some sort of
Welcome back, Neon.
Some sort of evidence of what he's talking about. So I applaud him for that. So the whole thing about drilling, I do not agree with that.
Why?
Mainly because I know we will run out of oil.
Hell no.
The more we drill, the more we take, the less we'll have.
Can somebody in the comments please back up what I'm about to say? Because I'm not looking at Google or anything. But
I'm curious. Go on, Studious.
I believe that the U.S. has an abundance of oil to carry us for the next 50 years or some weird number like that. Can somebody fact check me on that one?
Well, I'm not saying that we're going to run out in our lifetime. I'm just saying it's going to run out, and who are we going to get the oil from then?
We're already getting it from Saudi Arabia and all those other countries.
Oh, I know.
Eventually,
Okay.
they're going to run out.
All right.
So where are we going to get it from?
Here's the issue. Right now, you guys are focused on oil, and it really is because right now our lithium supply for lithium-ion batteries is coming from Russia.
Okay.
And they're running out of lithium. And they're
I think they said that about, what was it? I don't remember if it was in China as well, because they were saying they were running out of, I want to say lithium to even just make phones.
Yeah.
Like they said that there was going to be a drop in phone
not only
production.
that is back 5 years ago, the Samsung phones lighting
You
on
got
fire.
mail.
We got mail. The Samsung phones lighting on fire in people's pockets. Now you have
the spontaneous
Teslas.
combustion.
Now you have
phones.
Teslas in people's garages, and now you have Hyundai sending out emails saying, "Hey, if you have a Hyundai, park it on the driveway." That's you thought the Pinto was dangerous.
Jimbo, I got a question since we're talking about oil and gas and all that jazz and lithium batteries. Do you think from now to about 10, 15 years, do you think we're going to be out of the gas-powered
Lithium?
vehicles?
No. Nuh-uh. Toyota already said that they're not going to get rid of the combustion motor. And then they're also going to be looking at the hydrogen-powered cars as well. Thalmus Game. What's up, Thalmus Game? Welcome.
I want to say there was also, I don't remember what national weather problem we had, but there was some major flooding, and all of these Teslas got flooded, and owners were getting upset because it was we can't.
Yep.
They couldn't just fix this. You would have to go and buy yourself a whole new fucking Tesla.
Yep.
Because it's battery operated. Once that battery got, flooded and corroded and whatnot, it was a completely dead vehicle.
Yep.
It became a lawn ornament.
Yep. I'm gonna play the voicemail.
Body bags.
I love this topic, by the way, with the drill baby drill. That I should have made that the title of our show, drill baby drill. I'm gonna play the voicemail from ETH here from the what did I say? The 904 area code or California. All right, here
California.
This is the thing. This is ETNO again. This is the thing about Trump. Trump talks to the people. I'm an HVAC technician. I get the dark jokes when he says it. I get the animosity when he kind of like gets to them. When he was talking to this CNN reporter, which honestly, he had an agenda, but the audio was like glorious, just clapping to.
I hope ETH
Trump
is drinking
and
tonight.
what he was saying, because he was talking to them. He was
The
not
people.
talking
He talks to the
CNN.
people. So basically, ETH is saying that when Trump talks, he talks to the people. When
He's
other people
personable.
talk, he's personable. He's personable. When other people talk, it's to their constituents or like their lobbyists. That's probably what I'm trying to get at there.
Well, it's probably because Trump isn't bought out. He's,
Yeah.
he's paid for himself, whereas, Joe Biden is paid for. Same with Hillary and all those other. Well, even on the Republican side, I feel like they're bought
all.
out too.
I mean, they all could be bought out. I
Yeah,
know.
I think the only people that aren't bought out is like the independents that no one votes for. What, Jill Stein?
Oh yeah. By the way, the Tiger King. Who's voting for the Tiger King? He's running. Joe Exotic is running.
Body Bags is voting for Joe Exotic.
Medic is voting for Joe Exotic.
He's gonna. Traffic Trope said, speaking of lobbyists, what do y'all think about large amount of money in politics? Should there be a limits on spending or stricter penalties for bribery and making lobbyists less powerful? Or should lobbyists have rights to purchase as much power as they want because, hey, it's capitalism after all?
Okay, I could agree with the first two.
I have something that could eliminate all that, and I know we all fucking agree.
Term limits.
Term fucking limits.
Yeah, I agree. Term limits.
You know what? Yeah, I agree. I agree to that.
Yeah. I think the problem with the whole politics, what America was founded on, we were founded on like the everyday American being a politician, the farmer, the banker, the milkman, the, electrician, whatever. It was average Joe Schmo that was in politics. The everyday American, it was average people who were, trying to make the country great besides slavery. But the average everyday American was trying to make America great. And I feel like we lost sight of that because now a lot of our politicians are all lawyers. Majority of them are all lawyers or, some sort of businessmen or whatever, investors or, they're all rich people. Really, that's all they are. And I feel like we lost sight of what America is, for average everyday people, and we don't have that anymore.
I would say most politicians on both sides just say what they need to say so they could keep getting donations from the people that keep them in office as well as the people that keep voting for them. It's pretty much they say what they need to say to get paid without having to do anything. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah. I mean, plus the ability to insider trade.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that about? Like,
So, funny story. Let me read Traffic's Trope comment and then I'll get into that. So, Traffic Trope says term limits don't really stop people from being bought, though, right? They get bought years before they even campaign for the first time. I agree, but
yeah.
it would probably slow down or help get new blood in. That way, you're not getting the same people, or, you know, I think it would help limit it a little bit. But, getting back to the other topic with the
Greg Abbott, I wouldn't be too upset.
Do what? Say that again.
Jesus Christ! Here we go. All right, say it.
Say it.
I say it with my chest. I was like, if we got rid of Ted Cruz and Greg Abbott, I wouldn't be too upset.
So
listen, this is why I'm here, brother. This is why I'm here.
Love it.
The only thing
Love it.
with Greg Abbott that I wish that I would fix is
his legs.
Well, yeah. You're gonna get me.
Sorry,
you're gonna get me canceled.
Well, we are on Rumble, so I can edit this out on the rest of it.
But
we can leave it on Rumble. We'll leave it on Rumble.
The problem with Greg Abbott is he keeps promising property tax cuts, and it still hasn't happened yet. So that's the one thing that I'm pissed off with Greg Abbott. But on the liberal side here in Texas, there's no politicians that are wanting property tax cuts. So I'm not going to vote blue at all unless there's a guy who will give us property tax cuts here in Texas. That's really the only thing I want here in Texas is property tax cuts.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that, but it's the whole thing of me going back to they say what they want to say so they can get the votes and keep running.
Oh, I agree.
Both parties, the parties do that.
Jimbo, that's what I'm saying. They say what they want to say to stay where they are.
Yep.
And then they don't have to do what they promised or what they said. You gave them the votes to stay.
You got over the finish line, so now you're there.
Yeah.
So I think the problem is a lot of us Americans don't hold politicians accountable. I feel like they get elected and we don't hold these politicians and presidents accountable. So like when Biden got elected, what was his main goal? What did he say his main goal was? Didn't he say he wanted to make college free?
College debt. Yeah.
Or
college.
get rid of college debt? Has he done that yet? Has he done that yet?
It keeps getting blocked.
It keeps getting blocked. So y'all blue people should vote for a new blue president next election to hold Joe Biden accountable.
Not somebody that's freaking 180 years old hiding in his mom's basement.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that would be a way to hold people accountable by not voting for
absolutely.
them again.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't honor what he said he was going to do.
Who do they have? Who does... Nice. Scoober McGruber with the foul horn.
I like that, Scoober.
Studious, who do you guys have? Like right now, we got Trump, DeSantis in like the red corner.
I have not been
and Kennedy.
I think blue side. Bernie I think Bernie might try to run again.
No, he's gonna be sitting on the chair with his gloves.
He's gonna try to run again. Well, you also have Elizabeth Warren. I could see Elizabeth Warren running again.
I see that.
And who's that black? Who's that black guy? Booker.
I thought he was Republican.
No, he's Booker's blue.
Wait, Booker who?
He's out of like Pennsylvania or somewhere, Delaware or something.
I'm gonna have to look that one
up. He gets money from the prescription pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, they all do.
Well, that's what he's known for. Let me look it up. Booker.
All right, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna play this voicemail from ETH.
Tonight here in Texas.
Okay.
No
Politicians
that are wanting property tax. I love saying
I love it.
unless there is a guy who will give us property tax.
Okay. Is this voicemail just us?
Charles Booker.
The founding fathers developed a system where they wanted things to happen based on the gold standard. Along the line,
Charles is out of Kentucky.
Politicians decided that the founding fathers
Cory Booker?
Shit. And now we are on the
Yes, Cory Booker.
We are.
So here, I'm gonna just transcribe what ETH said here. Basically, it was about the tax cuts. Let's see. Let me type it into a chat here where I could actually read it or show it.
Maybe AOC might run.
Get the hell out of here! No.
I mean, it's possible. Jimbo. Okay.
This is what he
Politicians
said.
that are wanting tax
cuts.
Okay, politicians that are wanting property tax cuts. I'll put this on pause. All right, unless there is a guy who will give us property tax cuts, yeah. How can I say the founding fathers develop a system what they want? Things to happen bad on a gold standard along the line of qualifications decided that the founding fathers were full ship. Now we are on the place that we are because fiat, which is based on debt, how much you own to somebody or how much somebody is in debt.
How much you owe.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of get what he's saying here. I couldn't really understand the voicemail. That's why I typed it into chat. But basically, it's what do you owe to who do you owe? I don't know. I'm lost here.
So the biggest thing that I could say that I feel like an issue with Texas is we have an issue with unrealized gains. So when you buy something, for example, say you buy a house for $100,000.
Yeah.
And your house is worth $200,000 because of the market.
You're taxed $100,000?
No, you're taxed at $200,000.
Oh, wow.
Even though you don't sell, you're taxed at what the house is worth, even though you're still living in the house. You're taxed at unrealized gains, and I feel like that's not fair because you're not selling the house, you still live in it. I feel like you should pay property taxes on the house of what you
here
paid for the house.
we don't. Here they just go up. They don't.
They go up here, but
but we don't get like that. We don't get like that.
I don't know what the property tax amount is, but they value the house, and that's how they get the property taxes of how much it is. So, like my house, for example, it's valued at $220,000, I think. But I bought the house 5 years ago at $100,000. I'm taxed at the $230,000. Even though I paid $100,000 for the house, I'm taxed at unrealized gains, even though I didn't sell the house for that much, which isn't correct. Now, if I sold the house for $230,000, the person who bought the house should be taxed at that amount.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Why should I pay taxes on $220,000 when I bought the house at $100,000? I should be taxed at $100,000.
Okay, actually, now you say it like that, then that is kind of how it's the assessed value.
Yeah, it shouldn't be at the assessed value.
That's how it is here.
It should be at what you pay for the
At
house.
the purchase value, not
but then that goes up. The assessed value or fluctuates. I shouldn't say goes up. It fluctuates.
But it never goes down.
Never goes down. You're right.
Did it go down in 2008? Did it ever go down in 2000? I bet you didn't. Bet you it didn't go down in 2008.
Well, I bought my condo in 08. I bought 18. I bought my condo in 18. So I couldn't tell you about 08.
What I'm saying is I guarantee you the people who bought their house before 2008 when the market crashed, I guarantee you their property values didn't go down to.
No, their property values went down, but their assessed values didn't go down.
Yeah, the only thing that the only good thing about Texas is if you homestead your house, they put a cap level on how much it could go up every year. That way you're not taxed so high. It's basically like a
Well,
tax
that would make
hack.
sense because there's a lot of land and stuff in some areas of Texas, you know.
So Squared said taxes are property is different per county. Yes, it is. And the tax assessor sets the values. It has nothing to do with the governor or whoever, whatever his fucking name is. Governor Abbott has nothing to do with that. But he's been promising property tax cuts for the last. How long has he been in office, Studious? For a long time. He's been promising for long enough.
Squared, where do you live? I'm wondering because the comment he said, where I live, property value is based on the value of your property. Well, yeah, but we're talking about assessed value. And I thought that was like nationwide across the board, but apparently it's county and statewide.
So here in Texas, the tax assessor office goes and values your property to see what it's worth. They just drive by and look at it.
Yeah. Well, us, it's like satellite view or whatever.
Or satellite view, whatever. Yeah. And
if you added an addition, they can see it, you know.
Yeah, they could see it. So basically any cosmetic upgrade you do to your house, it's going to bump up. If the market's hot, it's going to bump up. Anything that has something to do with something, it's going to bump it up.
So here you go. Kentucky, the value is not based on what you paid for it. Yeah, that's same. I thought that was like kind of.
It's like that everywhere, but I feel like why are you taxed on unrealized gains if you're still living in the home? I
kind of want to go get my tax bill because actually it might be in the stack of mail right here.
Go ahead,
right next to me.
I don't know. I just feel like it. Why are you taxed on unrealized gains?
Ooh, I got to pay that one. Ooh, the third notice. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so doing a quick search, I'm giving a roundabout answer. He's been governor for about 8 to 9 years.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I found my mail-in vote that I didn't request. That I did not request. I don't want to show my personal information here. I did not request this from last election because I haven't gone through this stack of mail in a long time.
The other thing that Trump said that I want to kind of touch a little bit is
mail-in voting.
Mail-in voting.
Why do I have this? Why do I have this?
I feel like the only people that should get to be able to mail in vote is people 65 or older.
Why do I have this? Like, this is obviously last year and I'm not showing any of my information, but why do I have this?
I don't feel like anybody like our age should have mail-in ballots.
Well, I mean,
why do I have the mail-in vote application?
It's not just that, but there are places near, like in Richmond, Rosenberg, or even in parts of Houston, that were told to only have like 1 or 2 actual like election areas. I don't remember what exactly they're called.
How hard would it be?
Polling places?
Polling places.
Yeah. There's no way.
So,
I have like 10 in my area.
Yeah, there's and actually new to my county, I can go to any of them now. So like if I work somewhere outside but in the same county, as long as it's in the same county, if I live in DuPage, as long as it's in DuPage County, then I can go to any polling site. This is the first year they started that. That's cool. I'm there. I show my ID. Cool. Sign me in. But how hard would it be for like the mailman not to like accidentally deliver this to my neighbor? You see what I'm holding? Permanent mail-in vote. How, like my neighbor got this from county, from the clerk, DuPage County clerk. How hard would this be to get into the wrong hands? Just
like I said, I think mail-in vote should be probably only for senior
yeah,
citizens only.
yeah. I agree. The sick and the elderly. And I'm neither. I'm gonna show up to vote. Either it be early. I voted early. I've had no problem voting early.
I didn't vote early. I voted the day that
I voted the day of the last 2 or 3, but yeah, right. I'm in Illinois, and mine jump around.
Yeah,
I think Medic is still on the other topic because I think Rumble's a bit delayed. By the way,
it's all right. Let him be delayed.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
It's all right.
Can we get into some Fortune Cookie Friday stuff?
Yeah, go ahead. Touch your fortune cookie. Let me grab a drink real quick.
All right, grab a drink. How about this? Grab a drink, everybody. Get a couple fortunes in. I'm not gonna play this whole thing, but I'm gonna just do another quick thing here. So let's get some fortunes in, guys.
DJ GM. DJ GM, turn it up. DJ GM.
The Jimbo and James show.
I'm showing my boy GM some love tonight, guys. Hell yeah, Yinling. Okay, I just wanted to show DJ GM some love one more time. Yinling, gotta love some Yinling out there, and I can't get it in Illinois. I have to go to Ohio if I want Yinling. I don't even know if I'm saying
what is Yinling?
Oh, I knew the Texas
beer.
guy wouldn't know it. Yeah, it's beer.
Oh, you mean that
Yingling.
beer? Yeah, we got that down here.
I didn't say it right. Yingling.
I knew what it was.
I call it Youngling.
Yingling.
All right, I got the thing ready. God damn, we got a lot.
So, anybody doesn't know what this is?
Thank you, sir. I figured it out.
I have a receipt printer next to my desk. I'm going to show it real quick because it's still open. You guys can still do it. Actually, it's going to close at midnight, so it'll be closing in a couple minutes. But I have a receipt printer next to my desk here that prints these receipts. Nice. With the channel points, and it gives you your fortune.
No,
so I'm going to read. How you guys do this? Sorry, I have to shut off stuff. Anyway, how you guys do this is I thought somebody was very bad at cutting snowflakes. Dude, our freaking Rumble's on fire tonight.
I love Rumble, dude. God damn.
So how this works, if you guys are on Twitch, let me paste that again real quick of how you can find us on Twitch. There you go. There's our Twitch links and stuff in the chat. There's channel points. The more you watch us, the more channel points you get. I'll do the voicemail after this. So this one's for me. You are contemplating some action which might bring credit upon you.
I have a big cock.
I guess so.
You mean making Medic a mod?
Trying to make Medic a mod on Rumble. I'll figure it out after the show. This one's for James. Every day is a new day, but tomorrow is never promised. We've had this one already. This one's a repeat.
It's all right. Still good.
It's true, though. It's true.
Tomorrow's never promised.
Logan, who fell asleep with a hot mom. A lifetime of happiness is in store for you. Quit getting suspended, Logan.
Yeah, and don't do the carrot thing.
Don't. If you do, video record it, but don't do it.
Yeah, put it on Jimbo James show. #.
Nice. Chuck the DJ. Chuck the DJ's here.
I kind of want him to do it. If he does it, I'll send him a free Jimbo and James shirt.
Okay, fine. I got to give
Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James show Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
What's going on, Chuck the DJ? Quick. You have it's closing right now.
2 minutes.
Channel points. Fortune Cookie Friday. It's going to close literally in a minute. Dory, darkness is only successful when there's no light. Don't forget about light.
Misogyny. I feel like that was more of a science lesson than
if you have something worth fighting for, then fight for it. This is for you, James.
Oh, I like it.
Your dial-up internet. I've had dial-up internet tonight. My internet went out wonky twice.
How dare you?
This one, I'm gonna give to ETH, who called in twice, the HVAC tech. Love because it's I can't talk. Love because it is. God damn it, James. ETH, this is for you. Love because it is the only true adventure. So ETH, that one's for you. Jimmy H. Give me the Jimmy H. Give me the Jimmy H.
Oh,
Give me the Jimmy H. This one's for Jimmy H.
Jimbo's a dick. And
Good night,
James,
Medic.
welcome to the You're a Dick Club.
Love it.
Enjoy life. It's better to be happy than wise.
I disagree. I'd rather be wise than happy.
I'm both, so we're good.
I think they're saying ignorance is bliss.
There you go. That's a better way to put it. Allie Lynn, who's probably also sleeping because she's Eastern
asleep.
time zone. It's 1 a.m. where she's at. Because this is why I said she's asleep. Your dream will come true when you least expect it. That's how I know she's asleep right there.
I have a big cock.
Wow, you played that one after that one?
She's dreaming about big cocks.
Oh, God. Scuba McGruber, if you're still with us. I think you are.
Hopefully you're not dreaming about big cocks.
Well, he probably is. You know,
Hurrah!
Yours truly is speaking into the microphone. What can I say? Probably fell asleep with the microphone in his hand, or phone in his hand. Scuba McGruber, you don't need the answers to all of life's questions. Just ask your father what to do. Okay, that one's kind of. I'm not going to show that one. That one's. I get it.
it.
Scuba McGruber, this one's better for you. Part 2. Scuba McGruber James channel. Your life becomes more and more of an adventure. Oh, God, I got boomed. If I lose internet or if I lose connectivity because of Chuck fucking around with emotes on my channel. Nice. Gamer Boy. The possibility of a career change is near.
I like that one. Shout out to you, Gamer Boy.
So Quick Gaming. It's going to be he's going to log in next week and it's going to be Electrician Boy 7789.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't game anymore. The fortune told me not to.
How dare you?
Jess. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at.
Misogyny.
I am done. I am toast. Chuck is. I can hear my computer just burning up
It's that jet engine.
Yeah, I can see my power gauge just shoot up. Medic. This one's for the mod of the night, the mod of the century, the boss of the Discord, Medic.
How dare you?
The world may be your oyster, but that doesn't mean you'll get its pearl.
Misogyny.
Thank you for the subscription, Scout. Appreciate your subscription, Scout. By the way, I subbed to you too, by the way, James. I didn't click like the share thing.
Oh, thanks. Shout out to you.
Auto renewal.
Shout out to you.
I got an email that was like, "Thanks for your $5." I was like, "For what?" And I clicked on it. It was like James. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But body bags. At this very moment, you can change the rest of your life. I like this one.
That's probably the best one of the night.
I'm gonna put this one on the Discord.
Make sure you tag them in it.
I will. Definitely. Studious Fool.
Voting blue. Hold on, I already know it. Voting blue
go ahead.
isn't good for you.
I have a big cock.
All right, read it.
Constant grinding can turn an iron knot into a needle. But I feel like you've been doing the opposite of this. Like you used to grind on Twitch all the time, but now you don't grind on Twitch all the time.
I know you're a fucking slacker.
Yeah, now I'm grinding at work.
So quit it.
Psych. No, that's good. Keep up your grinding. Keep it up.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture of the one I like and put it on Discord. Can you do the Discord command real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
I got.
My keyboard is not working today for
All
some
right.
reason. Hold on.
I got you.
Medic got me.
Medic got it. There you go.
Mod of all mods. Shout out
I
to
know. And Medic, don't do it. I'm already copying. I'm already
Medic.
copying and pasting. Scuba McGruber's still there. Love it. Somebody just went live and I just got an alert. Scuba McGruber just went live.
You guys have any final thoughts for tonight? Final thoughts before we end the stream?
We're raiding into Scuba McGruber, first of all, because I just got a live alert 2 seconds ago from him.
That's my final thought.
What?
That you want to raid?
We're raiding into Scuba.
Oh, okay. I second that.
I third that.
Okay.
However many number of fingers I have.
Yeah.
I want to give a huge shout out to everybody watching over on Rumble.
Yeah, definitely shout out to you guys. I really appreciate y'all. I'm going up. ETN, shout out to you. CHP, shout out to you.
Squared. What's up, Squared?
Medic for going over there. I appreciate all y'all watching us over at Rumble. Definitely make sure you guys follow us over there. That way, when we go live next Friday, you guys could watch in. And yeah, definitely.
God damn it, Chuck.
Also, thank you.
God damn it, Chuck.
Thank you to those on Rumble that called in and were a part of the show. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
And another big shout out to the voice of the Jimbo and James show, the official voice of the Jimbo and James show, Chuck the DJ CA.
Hey, you fucking idiots. Watch the Jimbo and James show Friday nights at 9 Central on Twitch TV.
I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
If you want to do any more for us, just send them our way. We'll play them. Squared, I am ending it. Thank you, everybody. If you guys are watching on Twitch, we're going to raid into Scuba McGruber. If you guys are watching on Rumble, I don't know how to do that yet. If somebody wants to teach me, I'm all ears.
I don't think you could raid in Rumble.
I don't know.
You can't.
But so anyway, on that note, I'm gonna play it.
Closing time, baby. See y'all next Friday.
Oh crap. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. All right, guys. Catch you guys later. Peace.